I'm trying to write a poll at the moment. I wish I could write these polls before I go live. Maybe there's a way I can do that. I'm sorry, guys. I do try my best. Um, hmm. There we go. Got a little chicken there. That's good. There's a little chicken. Happy little chicken. That's good. Can I fit the poll there? Oh, that'll work. Yes, yes. Hey, Tana. Great to see you. Well, I am back. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a poll going. We're just getting started. Hit that like if you haven't. Double tap that screen for me. Helps me out. Gonna do 300 push-ups. That is the plan. Lieutenant Dan. 300 push-ups. I might just straighten out that poll a bit because then it can be up in the corner a little bit more. Long time no see. You're still alive for now. No. Well, we're all still alive for now, my friend. We're all still alive for now, mate. Don't talk to yourself that way, bro. That's number one, man. You know, as a man thinks, he becomes, right? So, you know, you sound like you're doing all right, you know, but if you're going to allow your mind to think that you're going to, like, go back to that state or it's just going to end up the same, right? That you're not giving yourself the out. You're not giving yourself the exit, right? Does that make sense? So don't talk to yourself that way. And especially don't speak it out into the world, right? Because you're creating it, you're manifesting it, you're making these things occur by thinking and talking that way, bro. So don't talk to yourself that way, please, bro. I've been there, right? Don't talk to yourself that way, bro. You know. Just keep going, man. The meaning of life is to go on the journey. You get the journey. The meaning of life is to have the experience. Life is suffering. Life is suffering by design, or else nothing would be good. Do you get what I mean? Nothing can have a positive if there's no negative. Like if everybody just got, you know, you turn 15, you get your driver's license, and everybody gets a Lamborghini would be a Toyota Camry, you know, because so what, you know? So you have to suffer to get things, right? Whatever it is you're after, right? Just be kind to yourself, man. Shut those thoughts down. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. So it's the old you, right? There's a lot. Say you're 30 years old. We'll just use the easy point. Say you're 30 years old. You've got this long of evidence of who you are and how you've been, and you're trying to create a new you, and you're this far into it. So your thoughts are based on all these things everybody ever said to you, every self-doubt you ever had, all of it, everything you've ever learned, experienced, all of it is this. And you're trying to make a new you based off that same thinking. That's not going to work, right? You've got to create new evidence, and you've got to shut down that thinking and all that negative crap as that is the old you. That's exactly what you're trying to kill. So you're not going to listen to that voice, right? So those thoughts are old you. Those thoughts are what are causing your problems and what are holding you back and what are delaying you. You know that already. If I could just do this, if I could just do that, if I could just move forward past these thoughts, those thoughts are old you. That's exactly what you're trying to kill. So why would you be listening to that? That's like having a friend that has turned against you or something, right? And they're hating on you and they're telling you and they're just saying the most vile stuff to you. And it's like, well, it's not your future. You're getting rid of that friend, you're moving on, right? So it's all about turning off that voice. I know that voice is telling you to stop. I know that voice is telling you you can't do it. I know what that voice is doing, man. But you'll be all right. You'll make it through. Just keep on going. Just keep swimming, Dory. But I mean, I still go through this, man. There's still that voice there, but I shut it down and I create evidence otherwise, right? So I hope that helps a bit, man. Hope that's some kind of insight. If you have any questions, bro, that's what I am here for. It isn't a fitness channel. It is so we can talk about that. So if anything I've said you want to be like, yeah, just this or that, or I really struggle with that, let me know. And we'll work on it, dude. Can we get some likes in here? I'm on 0 likes, apparently. 0 likes so far. what do we got? 5th of April, 6th of April, because I took Sunday off. My bad. We'll just start a fresh page here. So I'm going to do 300 push-ups today. And yeah, if anybody needs help with mindset, anything like that, talk about anything, that's what it is. It's not really a fitness channel. It's just one of the things I do. It helps with my ADHD, regulates me for the morning, so I always start the day with a workout, right? What I'm here for is to help people. I don't do trolls, I don't do politics, I don't argue religion. You can be any religion, you can be gay, straight, you can be a fucking giraffe for all I care. The only rule here is you're positive and you're aiming up in life, or you want to aim up in life. Maybe you're really depressed, maybe you're really struggling, you need some help. Please ask a question. I'm happy to help you. There are people in the chat who struggle with all kinds of things, who are more experienced than me in some things, right? So they can help you more, right? I want you guys to get to know each other. I want you guys to chat. I want to build a big channel here, right? That is helping people, not hindering people, right? Or I'm not here to make money. I'm not here to, I'm not here for any of that. I'm just here to be real. What's up from North Carolina? Sub for absolutely no damn reason. All right, I'll take it. Hopefully I'll give you some reasons to stick around, man. Going to do 300 push-ups. Good morning, Sung. I'm sorry I can't understand. Is that Korean? I'm sorry, brother. I hope it's a good thing you're saying to me. All right, guys. I'm going to start getting some push-ups in. 300 today. Just 5 or 10 at a time. You don't have to join me or anything like that. You can just hang out if you have questions about life, about whatever, right? Depression, anxiety, ADHD, autism, blah, blah, blah. You're a bit stressed about whatever. You're wondering what is the meaning of life or something. If you want to, or you're overthinking. Overthinking seems to be a big one. Has been for me, for sure. So, you know, anything's going on, just let me know. And that's what I'm here for, guys. G'day. How are we? Right. Start doing my push-ups again. I'm not like a fitness superstar, influencer, or any bullshit. I'm just me. I started streaming in September, and I just want to help people if I can. That's all I'm here for. The floor's a bit crummy. Right, so move that a little fraction closer because they're a bit far away there. How's that? Probably need a lower tripod. This one's a bit high, maybe. Yeah, that's very right. Hey. First 10 down. I did 600. Took yesterday off, the day before yesterday, 600 push-ups. So it was good. Did 300 in the morning, 300 evening. I'll likely do the same today, so there probably will be an evening stream. I'll do another 300, so I might stick to the 600 a day for a while, if you want to stick around. Again, I don't want to do push-ups. I don't want to be on YouTube Live. I don't want to, in a way, I don't want to do any of it, right? There is that depressed side of me as well. But this is how you move forward, create. And I just want to do my thing on here. All right, 10 push-ups down. I'm going to go to 300, so just keep on at them. If anybody has any questions, needs any help or with anything, just give me a yell. Cool. It's 20 down. How's it going? Oh, we got 7 likes there now. It was 0 for a while. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Maybe YouTube finally caught up. But do keep the chat going, guys. Obviously, that helps feed more people in and all that. So we get now, if you guys chat, that means more people get fed in. We'll get something going here. We're just getting started. I'm 20 push-ups in. Casual 300. That's basically it. That'll keep me going for the day. As I say, it's for mental health, not for physique, right? It's all about ADHD and creating dopamine. Creating natural dopamine rather than like doom scroll dopamine. So that's the game. Oh, that's all becoming a bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh, well, whatever. Whatever. Bit of a start to a Monday morning, ain't it? Take a moment. Need a drink actually. One sec, guys. Sorry guys, I did forget to bring some water over. Cross city. Oh man, feeling a bit off this morning, I tell you, but that's alright. 30 push-ups down. Just going to 300. If anybody wants to chat in the meantime, you're welcome. As I say, it's not a fitness channel. I'm just here to try and help people if I can. That's what it's about. And this is just part of my day. So I am enjoying the workout streams though. Once we get going and some chat going. Hey, where's me chat? $40 push-ups down. 40 down. Sure, the regulars will come by eventually. Sit here talking to myself. Alright. Okay. First 50 down pretty quick. I'll take a bit of a rest there. Take a minute, take a moment. A sip of water to keep me going. I usually sort of wait between sets until that pain, like at the end of the set, you'll have that bit of pain run down, that like tingle of, you can notice the pain. Once that drops, you're basically good to go. Sort of just, you'll feel it out, right? You'll learn that point where you feel a certain way with it in the muscles. But yeah, I mean, I would recommend 50 a day would be ideal for anyone. Where I'm at right now is just that you get that rush up the spine of energy at about 40 push-ups and feel it come up into your mind about that 40, 50. That's where you'll know the feeling when you get there. For me, it's 40 to 50 push-ups. Beyond that, the rest is, it's good extra dopamine and stuff and physique and whatever. So we're at 50, I'm going to go to 300. Cool. Hopefully we get some chat going. I prefer to be talking about self-improvement and stuff and depression and all that and ADHD and stuff. If we can get something going. But we'll see. I'll just do push-ups. Either way, the work's got to be done, so. Just make sure I sort of space out a minute rest there, I think will help me a bit more. Yeah, just give myself a minute. $300 a day. Ugh. Well, I'm going to probably do 600 today again. I might do like 600 every 2 days or something. We'll see how we go. Hey, sup, dude? Happy Easter from the States. Happy Easter to you too, bro. Hope you had a decent weekend. It's Monday morning here, bro. So just back to it. I took Sunday off. Took Sunday off the workout. Did 600 push-ups on Saturday. So I did 300 morning, 300 evening. Yeah, took Sunday off. And yeah, just getting my day started here, man. So Well, I start my day earlier and do a bunch of stuff, and then I end up on here. It's probably about, what is it? It's 20 past 9 in the morning. So a bit later. Usually I try to do sort of 8, 9 a.m. my time. Hey Alvin, good to see you, brother. Back to the grind. That's it, man. Day by day, bit by bit, brick by brick. That's it, man. You're bang on. I wish I could understand Albin, but the YouTube translator thing just stuffs everything up. All the YouTube translator seems to do is take messages written in English and put them into not English. So I'm not sure what goes on there. Alright, 60 push-ups, guys. So going to 300. But as always, like, it's not that you guys are meant to join me for push-ups. You can if you like, but it's more for a chat and just catch up with each other. Usual. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Here we go. Happy days. Here we go. 70, getting a bit of a pump going out. We're good. We're getting going. Oh, they hurt. 70 down, 230 to go. Just keep ticking them off. Just keep ticking them off. This is the thing, is it's the same with getting to 300 push-ups. You know, you don't, like any task, right? You don't try to do it all at once. And that's where we can overwhelm ourselves and get stuck in overthinking. We're trying to plan 20 steps ahead in our mind. That's where it's really important to start writing things down. A pen and paper is the correct way to do it, right? Like not on a phone. If you put something into your phone notes, it's not going to build a connection between the brain for that activity. Whereas if you write it on paper, pen and paper, it's going to actually transfer it out of your mind. So all that overthinking, all that stuff bundled in your mind of tasks to do and stress and whatever, if you write that out, it's no longer in your head. You won't be awake at night with the thoughts troubling your mind because you know it's all in your book. So otherwise, every time I think, oh, what do I need for the groceries, or I need for this car part or whatever, oh, well, where does that fit structure in with everything else with my finances and stuff? And you're trying to recalculate it and use up that mental bandwidth every single time you think of that thing. So it's not a good place to be with it, you know. So that's why writing things down is really important. I fail myself on it as well. I need to get back to it a bit more. You know, I have all these same things I'm trying to overcome, right? So that's what I'm here to talk about. All right, 70 push-ups down. As I say, it's not meant to be a hard workout channel or anything like that. I'm just doing my push-ups, man. It's 80 down, 80 down. So I'm just going to go to 300. But yeah, we do have a chat if we can. If anybody wants to chat, you're more than welcome. That is the idea, about building your life, focusing on your own life, building the life you want, right? Because the world's crazy, man. The world's lost its damn mind. The endless distractions of politics, phones, everything, the things that have changed with technology in the last 20 years has been massive. Like, I grew up with cassette tapes. I grew up before computers, you know. I had the first of the game, like, not the first of the gaming consoles, but, you know, I had Game Boy and a Master System and a PlayStation 1 and stuff, right? Like, CDs didn't exist when I was a kid, right? And then you come into this world now, and it's like, everyone's like, why don't we have any time after work? Why am I so exhausted, whatever? It's like, where are you spending your time, right? But I know it's hard for me to catch subscribers here because it's just, people are scrolling through. They're probably trying to avoid some problems, or they're just trying to wind down, and you don't want to be lectured by some random New Zealander. But I don't know, I had the same problem scrolling through this shit, and there wasn't anything there. That I found some good channels now, you know, that resonate with me, and that's what I wanted to create, right? As I wanted to create, you know, something. Oh, here we go. Good morning, Six. Kia ora, bro. Kia ora. How are we? Callum, back in the house again. How are you, man? Cosmic back. Oh, here we go. Now, here comes, the gang's all here. Here comes everybody. Everybody's turning up now. This is good. How long? Yeah, it's been on 20 minutes. Been quiet, boys. Thank you for turning up. It gives me something to talk about then. 80 push-ups in, guys, of 300. So I'm probably going to do 300 this morning, 300 tonight. But yeah, good to see you all here. Thank you, guys. Thank you for turning up. So how was everybody's weekend? Happy Easter to all. How are you? You know, how much chocolate have we been eating, etc., etc. Let's get another 10 in, guys. It's 10 at a time. I'll check the chat after. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. It's 90 down. How's the house going? Yeah, all right, man. I haven't done anything on it for about 3 days now. Just it's windy in that. I need to get the rest of the wrap on it, but with the wind, it just hasn't happened. Got another cyclone hitting today, so that's fun. But, you know, I'll work it out. I'll find something. You know, I've always got other tasks to do. It's the joy of ADHD and many hobbies, I suppose. There's always something else to get on with. Bonjour. Good morning, France. How are you, brother? Bonjour, sir. All right, we're 90 push-ups. I just want to, you know me, I want to take it through to that 100. Round it off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, there we go. There's the 100. So a third of the way there. I like to think percentages with 33.3% reoccurring of the way there, guys. So now I feel that energy, right? I feel that energy picking up on my mind. It flows up the back, right? Start to get that dopamine kick, those endorphins. And that's exactly what means I can get through the rest of my day and the stress of it. Like, until I work out, I'm easily stressed. I'll be easily taken down, right? It's sort of doing the hard thing. Do hard things. Damn, that guy's a dick. Anyway. Yeah, I'm here to do this for free, guys. I'm not here to grift and to try, you know. There was one guy I supported who, there was a whole big drama there. In the end, I sort of walked away from that. And, you know, then a month later, he's on live going, $1 per push-up. It's like, really? You know, you can't claim you're on YouTube live to help people and serve people and then be charging $1 a push-up. That's just crazy. That's just crazy levels of grift. Hope I don't get flooded. No, I'm on good high ground here, man. Made sure that I'm on a good high ground slope. But the main thing here with the cyclone is the wind, bro. Obviously, with the cabin half wrapped. Yeah, that's just without the cladding on it. If the wind gets too high, it's going to be a problem. But I do have the cars built. I have a whole heap of other stuff going on. So it's just it happens as it happens, right? Bit by bit each day. You know, I think I'll go through a burst of progress. When we get a few days of sort of sunny, low wind weather, I'll be up on the roof and make sure I get it all wrapped in and buttoned up. Just go hard at it. Don't have any chocolate, didn't have any eggs. Oh, good stuff, man. Yeah, I didn't get no Easter eggs either. But that's alright. Probably don't need the extra chocolate. No, well, I just don't celebrate Easter. Yeah, for sure. Everybody has their own way, man. I think we need to celebrate in this world. We need to celebrate, you know, where we can help each other, and you know, rather than all this divisiveness. You know, we're so divided as a society. And you keep the people fighting amongst themselves, and they'll never rise up, right? As they say. You know, keep people distracted, worrying about everything but their own life, their own mission, their own purpose. And then you know, everyone gets depressed, and we'll sell you a pill for that. You know, feed the people poison in the food, feed the people poison on social media, feed the people poison in main media and politics and everything. And then, you're depressed? There's the stress of all this getting you down. Here, we can sell you a pill for that. That's alright. We're here to beat that and just take it upon ourselves, right? Because it's your life, right? If you want to build your life, you're going to have to build it. You know, the government's not going to make it easier. World's not going to get any easier. So, and I'm not about hard grind. I'm about, you know, you just got to put in the work day by day, and bit by bit, like an extra 10 minutes of stuff a day can help, right? I'm not here to say, you know, start a $1 billion business, sleep on the office floor, and wake up at 3 a.m. and grind. It's like that's the method. I saw a lot of that when I got into sort of self-improvement space. It's like you're either broke or you're aiming to be a billionaire with a Bugatti. It's like no. Let's put food on the table. Let's look after our family and friends. Let's, you know, be able to do some of the things we enjoy. That's the goal, right? For the normal person, I I don't think anybody here wants to go and try and run a company up to $1 billion. I don't think it's us. Workouts motivate me. Thank you for blowing live streams. So did. Ooh, gnarly, bro. You're crushing it, man. That's epic, bro. Well done. Solid work, dude. Hard work inspires me. So I honestly don't. Yeah. That's it, man. It's like my whole thing here is I don't want to be a grifter. I don't want to be fake. I don't want to put on an act. I don't want to put rubber bands on watermelons. You know, there's enough fake stuff of fake content creators. There's enough fake people in the fitness space who are trying to charge like do hard things 365 to this plank push-ups, got an audience, and then he goes on, he's like, oh guys, if you want me to do, I'm going to do 100 push-ups for free, then it's $1 per push-up. I saw that a few weeks ago. And like these people come on here claiming they're here to help people and understand mental health and da-da-da-da. They're in it for themselves, man, if they're trying to charge $1 a push-up. That's just crazy. In my opinion. Like, I understand they're trying to build a brand and stuff, but yeah, I don't want to build that. Like, I want to build something where I'm just real and helping people. People keep asking to be able to super chat and stuff. I don't have the hours yet. I don't really want to put it on, but I will put it on because people say, no, like, we want to show you gratitude. I'm like, okay, cool. But, like, sitting there with the condition of that you're not going to do push-ups unless people donate $1 per push-up is just ridiculous to me. That's insane. Glad to catch on, bro. Great to see you, Solar. Great to see you, man. Yeah, I made sure I got on this morning, it's Sunday evening for Dennis, so it's the day of the Sabbath for him, so he's not working out tonight. And also Dennis is taking the next couple of days off, so, you know, I'll make sure I get some decent workouts in for you guys in case you're, you know, wandering around looking for one. Pulsing Iron as well, he's just had a baby, so congratulations to Pulsing Iron. As much as me and him aren't totally, you know, there's always a bit of in the fitness space, but he seems an alright fellow overall. Yeah, so he's had a new baby, so congratulations to Pulsing Iron. And I think he said he was going to do some hospital workouts and stuff in the meantime. But yeah, I don't know, like I just, yeah. The whole fitness, YouTube thing and whatever, I just came on here to try and help people. I want people to, like, from being so depressed 2 years ago and wanting to end my life so many times, I want to take every single thing I've learned through that process and try and save, if I can save one man's life, it's worth it. If I can help somebody a little, you know, that's what I'm here for. So I've received some amazing messages and feedback that I'm doing exactly that. So yeah, that drives me. I do appreciate it, guys. And I got Easter dinner, I'm pretty sure. It's in the oven. Oh, it's good protein in a mouse, mate. Just, you know, pluck the fur off it. Pluck the fur off the mouse. If there was a mouse in your oven, you know, make sure you pluck the fur off first. All right, I'm just going to take another 10 up, guys, to go to 120. We're going to 300. 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10. It's 120 down. Don't mind your fitness live streams, but I really like building mechanics and landscaping. Oh, I appreciate that 6 year. When I do the mechanic stuff, honestly, bro, that gets me the most views, but it doesn't get any subscribers. Like, I can work on cars, motorbikes. I pulled apart a parts car, pulled out the motor with the digger and all this, and I get on a digger and do all the stuff that's, like, really engaging. It gets a lot of watch time, and it gets, like, 1,500 views in an hour. But I will literally lose subscribers if I do it. So, yeah, I don't know on that one. I might need to make a separate channel for all that kind of stuff, just so the algorithm doesn't get confused. I'll figure it out. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Callum. You too, bro. You too. I hope you're doing well, man. Glad you're here with us. Hey, Kelly, good to see you, dude. Check out his channel as well, guys. Calisthenics NYC. He does a whole heap of stuff. He does a lot of stuff like me as well. You know, he doesn't just do fitness. He goes live when he's at work for a full shift to show he's doing the work like I do, right? He'll be in there with his wife in the kitchen cooking a meal, right? So, like, I align a lot with people like Kelly who, you know, we're trying to just, it's not about fitness, it's about the journey of making yourself a better person, right? Working on yourself, being able to provide and protect friends, family, all that, right? You know, there's a lot of guys push these different, their own message, right? And I'm happy to support the good ones. Like there's Men of Action, you know, he's all about purpose and mission and protect and provide, right? So, it's good. I'm just against the toxic grifters, that's all. I'm just against the people who are on here purely, they're trying to make money. Like, Do Hard Things gets all the viewers, right? And the guy's trying to charge $1 a push-up. That is absurd, man. You know. I don't know. I just made the channel because everything's going AI. Everybody's fake. There's so many fake people on here and that. And I just want to offer something real to the world. So, hi. My name's Venom. I'm autistic. I've got ADHD. Battled depression since I was 8 years old, etc., etc. And still fighting my way through. And we're doing all right. So, thanks for joining us. Drop a sub. Drop a like if you want to. You can double tap me on the forehead. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway. But yeah, I just try to be genuine, guys. I don't want to put on like a character or anything. Sometimes I have a bit of humour, but you know, the bottom line is I'm here to just be me and, you know, deprecate myself occasionally. Good to know. Now, good work. Yeah, speaking of which, I better keep at it. Well, I better not yet too much. Hang on, I'll slip 10 push-ups in here or there, right? As long as we get through the 300, I'm good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haven't had any of the 6, 7 kids in here commenting yet. That's good. Every time you count 10, 6, 7. Am I on drugs? No, I am on ADHD and autism, man. I am who I am. The difference with me is I'm just myself on YouTube. I'm not going to put on a character to try and appear, whatever. You know, some people think I'm an absolute retard. That's fine. Like, I'm allowed to say retard because I have bits of paper that say I am one. Literally, they say retardation. So it's all good. Cool. Yeah. Good to see you, SL. How you going, dude? Where are you from, man? Almost 30. Double tap on the forehead. I'm using that one. Yeah, the other one I say is, you know, even if you hate me, you can, you know, give me a couple of pokes in the eye. A couple of pokes in the eye. You know, it throws me a light, costs them nothing, but they get to poke me in the eye, so it's good. You know, why poke me in the eye once when you can poke me in the eye twice? You know, do it properly. Put in that extra effort, you know. Cape Town, South Africa. Wicked, bro. Wicked, man. What time is it over in South Africa? You'd be, like, oh, I'm trying to think when that would be. Must be about midnight or something, eh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 140 down, almost at that halfway point. Almost halfway. Get that dust off the floor. It's like workout dust, but it's from the gravel road. Kia ora tēnā. 11:35 p.m. Alright. Good on you, bro. As I say, you don't have to do a workout with me or anything, guys. We're more here for the chat. That's just what I'm doing at the time. But you're welcome to join in if you wish. Shout out to everyone as well. Thank you for getting me past that 500 sub mark. I think we're on about 510, 511 subs now. You know, it's usually like 20, 30 subs a day at the moment. So apparently we are reaching some people. I'm getting some great feedback from people. There was one person yesterday saying that I'd really got through to them and they were spending a lot more time with their son and going out surfing again and really valuing his time, because I talked a lot about the value of time. You know, time is all we really have in this world, right? And that. So yeah, there was a fella in here letting me know he'd been out, getting out and about rather than sort of staying home depressed. He was out with his son, spending a lot more time with him. They're out surfing together. They're out working out together now. And it's like, he thanked me for having that impact. And yeah, that just, yeah, makes me shed a tear, that shit, to be honest. It shows that what I'm doing here, you know, that's why the haters and stuff don't bother me, right? That's everything to me, to be able to help somebody like that. Bottom line though is I can have all the words, but unless somebody's willing to take action and actually action it, like, it's worthless, right? So it's actually on you guys as the individuals to take on anything and put it to action. So that's where you pat yourself on the back, right? I don't want to take the credit for that. I just try and plant a seed. I'm just spitballing, man. I'm just spitballing. Hey, Love Animals, great to see you. All right, make sure I keep slipping these in, these 10 at a time here or there. We're at 140 of 300. So again, I don't do like a hard workout yet. I'm just getting started, man. Whoa, cheeky 300 this morning again. So I had yesterday off, had Sunday off. Saturday I did 600, 300 in the morning, 300 in the evening. So now we're doing another 300. Just to keep that dopamine flowing. Keep doing something that sucks. It's like David Goggins going for a run, right? David Goggins hates running, mate. But he does it because, yeah, I hate doing this in a way. But, you know, to drag myself up. Once I'm doing it, I'm pretty good. Also, ADHD, yep. Yep. It's an interesting way to live, isn't it? Yep. So I have autism and ADHD, if anybody's wondering. No, I'm not on drugs. I'm skinny because I don't eat too much and I work out. I'm not on drugs. I talk a lot because I have ADHD. Blah, blah, blah. Can't even do 5 push-ups, mate. You can work on that. Go for 4. 4's better than none. The best way to build strength for push-ups is like a coffee table or a windowsill, in my opinion. Like the knee push-ups are alright, but if you're trying to get to 5 or 10 push-ups, just use a kitchen bench thing, like reduce the angle, right? So rather than be completely on the floor, you can have a table like that. You can just, you know, you do 20 of those, and the slower you do them, right, the more you're going to build that strength. But, you know, you can just do these, you know, at first, if you're 500 pounds or something, right, if somebody's, we've had people in here who are literally 500 pound plus, and they've just started out on a wall, and you start building that strength, and then you step back, and you just work your way down, right? It's always you versus you. It's never you versus somebody else. It's never, like, it's like if I tried to keep up with Men of Action D-Bird. No way, man. No way. It's, you know, it takes years to build that up, right? You could probably do it in 6 months to get up to his pace if you just worked your fucking ass off every day. And we've all got our own way. There we go. We're at 150 push-ups, so we're halfway through the 300. Both my channels are only for live. Caleb's, is it Caleb's? So at 5 and Joan got up to about 20. That's it now. I'm trying to get it back up to where I was. Wicked Blake. That's solid, man. Just slow on the way down with push-ups or pull-ups, bro. Slow on the way down will build your numbers up. You want to be explosive up and slow down, so you're controlling the movement down. Whereas a lot of people, they burst up and then they just kind of almost let themselves fall, right? So it's the slow down is what's going to build you the numbers, right? Hi, Shani, great to see you. Jeez, Tanner. I don't know what to say to that, mate. Trying to make me blush. I could probably do one. Might need to get Susie in to get me ready for that. Anyway. Jesus. Oh, pause. In the words of Dennis, pause. Nice to see me work out. Thank you, Shannon. You're getting back to it. Did 600 on Saturday, just 300 morning, 300 evening. Took Sunday off, doing 300 now. So I'm at 150. We're halfway there. Speaking of which, I just need to make sure every once in a while, right, I'll just drop another 10. 4, 5, 6. See that you go slower on the way down, right? I'll show you to build up the numbers. You want to do them all like this. You want to go 6, 7, 8. You're controlling the down, right? 9, 10. Right? So that's what's going to build up the numbers, is that slow down. It's also going to give you a lot more. But you can see the pump coming in right from when I don't know who was here at the start, but you can see I'm starting to get a bit of a pump. Obviously, I lost a lot of muscle during being sick for 5 weeks with the flu, but that's all right. I'm getting there. I've got still got some loose skin. I mean, I was 40 pound heavier a couple of years ago, so there we go. Carnivore diet did its job, but there's a bit of looseness there I want to work on. Might have to start running. In the words of Forrest Gump, I just started running. Looking good, bro. Yeah, thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm working on it. I just keep on turning up, man. Just keep on turning up. We're at 160 or 300. $170 down, 170, 130 to go. Here we go. Yeah, as always, guys, isn't a fitness channel. It's about just creating dopamine. That's what I'm trying to do here. It's not about the physique. It's about creating energy for the day, right? I was always felt too lazy to work out. Like, I don't have the energy to work out. And then somebody was like, dude, like that's what creates the energy is through working out. I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. But it's the reality, right? I am at 170, so I'm just going to go to 300 push-ups again. You don't have to join me or anything, guys, if you're new here. This channel is to help with ADHD, autism, anxiety, stress, depression, all those kind of things, right? Struggling with meaning and purpose in life. You're wanting to end your life because you don't see a point or anything, right? Or you feel that way sometimes, I want you guys to talk about it, right? I want you guys to ask for help if you need it, ask for advice, ask for perspective of what I think is something. That's what I'm here for, right? Alcoholism as well, yep, definitely that's something that got me. I had to give up about 2.5 years ago. And that's when I went clean, dropped 40 pounds, went on a carnivore diet, I don't do the carnivore diet now. Close to, right? It was kind of, I call it carnivore diet plus milk and some carbs occasionally, but you know, I keep the carbs pretty low, guys. Don't have any vegetables, that's another big one. Hey Matt, hello, how are you my friend? Good to see you. Where are you from, brother? Or madame? Don't drink because alcoholism is... Yeah, so thick on both sides. Oh, okay, on both sides. Yeah. Well, it is poison, right? Alcohol isn't a high. It isn't like an up or down drug. It's your body being poisoned and shutting down systems to keep you going, right? It's actually taken as a poison. So it's the feeling of being drunk as you're being poisoned and your body's shutting down. Yeah. That's what made me stop. $180. Casual 120 to go. There we go. Got some votes on the poll there. Well, we do. Trying to hit 600 subs as quick as possible, guys. I want to get to, my goal is to hit 1,000 subs by the end of April, right? I've been on live about 8 weeks now, so if I can get 1,000 subs by the end of April, we just crossed 510 today. So yeah, if you guys like the vibe, just no dramas here. That's what the channel is. It's a bunker away from all the war talk, all the politics, all the distractions of the world that'll drag you off path, right? So if you want to improve your life, you want to focus better on whatever, I want to offer a channel where you guys can hang out. We don't do politics, we don't deal with all the troll bullshit. We just have a good vibe, right? We try and improve our life a bit. You know, I'm not here to tell anybody how to live or what to do, right? It's your path, it's your journey. I'm not here to, like, I ride motorbikes. I'm not here to convince you to get into motorbikes or something or have my belief systems, right? I'm just here to talk, be real, be genuine, be authentic. That's my whole thing, is I just want to be authentic and real in here. I don't want to be putting on a character. I don't want to be in a costume. I don't want to be asking for $1 or a push-up like Do Hard Things does. Things like that, right? I think I think people deserve better than that when they come on here and they give up their time to watch, right? Now, you're picking where you spend your time. So I do appreciate any support, guys. Honestly, damn straight, no bullshit. I'm sick of these grifter content creators and everybody who's acting like they're friends with everybody and they're trying to, you know, there's a lot of good people in it as well. And self-improvement, just in general, right? Just the attitudes of some of these people is just to make money. And again, like, you get all these trolls and all this bullshit, and it's all such a distraction. It's such a shame, and I think people deserve better. So I'm here to try and offer it. Yep, I agree, Solar. You're bang on the green stuff, mate. Yep, natural. In moderation, of course, in moderation, right? It can, like anything, excess can cause a problem. How's the cabin coming along? Not too much at the moment. Just the wind's been up a bit for about 3 days, so I want to get the rest of the the wrap on up the top here. But I can't get on the roof and pull up there and do it. We've got another cyclone coming after one a few days ago. We've got another cyclone hitting right now, today, tomorrow. So that's making things interesting. But it is what it is, right? I could get upset, I could get stressed over it, but it's not going to change the outcome, right? So I'm better off just doing my thing, man. Have I seen Jesse Pollock? Yeah, I watched a fair bit of Jesse Pollock. I was a member of his for a while now. Yeah, he's alright. He does some good work, man. But again, I would file him under the category of grifter. I would file him under the category of somebody who is doing it to make money. They're doing it more to serve themselves, which is, if that's what he wants to do, that's cool. But it's not what I do. So I try and offer something different. A good dude though, he's there to help. But like when you're selling gold playing cards for $20 on your website that are $2 on Temu, like I can go on all of those gold playing cards on Temu for $2. Selling them for $20. But I mean, I understand. Like he's trying to build a brand and whatever, and he's trying to build a store. Like it's if he wants to do that, that's on him. And good luck. Best of wishes to him. And if people want to support him, for sure. I got nothing against the guy. It's just I don't want to be sitting there trying to hustle and sell product in here. I want to just help people. I'm here to help people who want to end their lives, who are depressed, who are struggling, who feel like all they do is work and sleep and shit, or who feel like their life isn't going to go anywhere and they're not going to get the things they want. That's what I'm here for, right? I'm not here to find people who are like, man, I need help, and here, let me take your money because you need some playing cards. That's my way, right? I'm just going to be honest about it. I'm just shooting it straight. I don't want to talk any bullshit. So it's just how it is. What should you do right now if you want to turn your life around? What's eating you alive? What's in your head at night? What's the thing you sit there and think of? If only. What's the thing you're avoiding? What's the thing you really want in life? You need to ask yourself that question first. What's lacking? What are you trying to do? If you can frame that for me, bro, I can give you a much deeper response, bro. But you've got to aim at it first, right? You've got to tell me what it is you're trying to aim at. What do you feel is, how can I improve my life? It's like, okay, well, what are you looking to improve? What do you know already? And we all know, right, what we'd like to make a little bit better about ourselves, right? Some people that's making the bed, doing the dishes. For some people that's like, I want to get out and, become a world champion. Right? It's life is self-assignment, right? But yeah, again, bro, like nothing against Jesse or any of those guys. It's not how I do it, right? It's not my thing, which is what makes us unique, right? So I'm going to say my honest opinion on it. Like one thing that I'll tell you one thing. Well, again, not to rag on the guy, but one thing that annoyed me about Jesse Pollock recently is he goes to like a army military thing. He's making content on their pull-up bar with this army, some kind of convention or something, and the guy's wearing dog tags and military boots. The guy's never served in the military. Just yesterday, it's like D-Bird Men of Action has used the I Go You Go hashtag for years, and now Jesse's using it on the shorts. So Jesse's doing pull-ups with dog tags on and selling Temu gold playing cards for $20 that cost $2 on Temu. Like, I don't, but I understand it. Like, everybody's kind of taking things off other people and stuff. It happens with my channel as well. I just try to be original. I try not to copy anybody. I try to just be genuine, right? I'm not here to... The only way I'll monetize this channel is I want to make money off long-form content when people watch long videos as I start to make them, so YouTube's paying me rather than you guys. Some people do want a super chat, so when I can do it, I will do super chats for members, but like I don't want anybody donating because they feel guilty or something. It's like if you want to show that kind of gratitude or something, cool, but like I'm not here for that, right? I just want to I want to help. I want to stop people killing themselves. Simple. I don't know the YouTube censorship of how I meant to word that. I want to stop men killing themselves because they feel they have no purpose. Same for women as well. I want people to have a life they enjoy, not be distracted. That's what I'm here for, period. I'm here to help people so they're not laying in bed wanting to end their life in tears because they feel like, why bother? Because everything's just kicked you down. Everybody's doubted you. Your own family, friends, everything you've ever tried has kicked you down. And you're just like, fuck, I'm a loser. That's where I come from. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm working on, right? So I'm here to try and help anybody who feels anything like that. So why am I going to sit there and try and make money off it? I'm not here for that. Soul and Valor never ages well. Yeah, exactly, Solar. Exactly, man. I think it's highly disrespectful to be on the other side of it. No, like rather than serving the country, you've been in a cell for whatever reason. But I do support the guy. It's just be who you are, right? I like Jesse's prison stuff. I see he's turned his life around. Shit, it's great. And like I know he went up on charges that weren't even like he's explained why he went up for it. It wasn't even that bad shit and whatever. He just got himself in a little wee bit of trouble. It wasn't anything major. But again, it's like, I think people should stay in their lane. That's my personal opinion, right? People should stay in their lane, not be going to military things with dog tags and military boots on, trying to make content that makes it look like you're like, cosplaying military. I think it's a bit off. personally. I mean, I'm going to say it. That's my opinion. It's my channel, so I'm done. I'm done trying to like. I want to be genuine and real with my audience. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, oh yeah, oh Jesse, oh I love these people, man. They're amazing. Check them out. Like, no, I'm going to tell you my opinion. It's all good by me. All right, I just want to check this guy's comment. Sorry, Big. I'll check that. Divorce finals tomorrow. Have no friends, and my parents are dead. Sorry to hear, mate. Lost 70 pounds, but still feel like a fat guy. Just feel like you're being really sorry. Feel like you're being real. Sorry for the pressure. No pressure, bro. You've got one opportunity at life, bro. So you've got free reign right now, right? You've, in my opinion, like for me, I haven't moved overseas because I have parents that I still want to be around for and that, right? Whatever. So like I haven't jumped on a plane and gone overseas for those reasons. You've had a divorce and that, right? But you've already shown you can progress. You've dropped 70 pounds. You've already shown yourself you can change. You have all the evidence in the world of that, man. So what is it you want to do now that you're not tied down? Do you want to buy a van and go live in a van and travel the country? Do you want to buy a van in Africa and go travel Africa for years? Like, you can pick what you want to do, bro. So what actual dream did you have? What did you enjoy when you were younger? What were the hobbies you were into? What did you enjoy doing? What made you happy, right? Pursue that. I'd suggest getting into some of the things you were into when you were younger and that you dreamed of, those dreams you gave up on, and go, well, maybe they are actually possible, right? And like back engineer it. I want to get here. Well, what's standing in your way? You know? Yeah, we've only got one lifetime, bro. The thing of value is time, right? Once our time's up, our time's up. Within 100 years, we're all dead. Everybody we know is dead. And nobody's going to remember. There's not going to be a historical record of what you did and didn't do and the days you got up and the days you didn't, right? It's on you, and it's on you to live whatever life you want. So it doesn't matter what anybody else ever thinks of anybody, right? It's your journey. It's your path. Yeah, I understand that, Blake. I understand. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Like, I understand he's trying to make money off that channel, and if he wants to do that, I have nothing against it, bro. The dog tags did bother me. To be laughing is something else, right? But again, not my problem, right? Not my problem. I'm just not going to support it. I'm not going to act like I like it. You know, I'm going to say it how it is. Most welcome, Big. Bless you too, brother. But yeah, we can talk about more. Just I try and just run through the questions, bro. So yeah, just kick around. Like, a lot of people are a bit shy to comment and stuff, and they'll sort of drop a comment eventually, being like, man, I've been watching for weeks and I've heard all right. So there are people who are, you know, they don't really feel like chatting, but that's all right. It's all right, you know, people are on their path. But that's what I'd say, man. Do what you dream of. You have one lifetime, right? And one thing I remember, did you say how old you were there, bro? How old are you, Big? If you don't mind me asking, bro. You're divorced and stuff, so I imagine 30s, 40s, something like that. You're 29, bro. You're 10 years, like, bro, you got a 10 year, I'm nearly 39. I'm 39 next month. You got 10 years more than me, bro, to fucking get together. You barely begun, bro. You barely begun. And think it, like, with the divorce, I don't know who initiated it or anything like that. But again, it's run its course early. You're 29. You didn't get to 50 or 60 years old and spend your life in that situation. And now the whole time, so you're 29, bro. You can do anything. You can do anything, bro. So just lock in, man. Just lock in. I'm not saying hard grind. I'm about bit by bit progress, about little steps and just building it up. You know, believing in yourself, right? Not putting all that crazy pressure on ourselves. You know, not comparing ourselves to others. It's always you versus you. It's you versus you and your path, right? So do it your way. So yeah, whatever it is you want to lean into, man. But shit, you got plenty of time. Got plenty of time. One thing I will say is, say you live till 70 years old, right? For you, that's 40 years. For me, that's 30 years, right? That we have left. Say we live to 70. That's a pretty good run. You never know when you're gone, but that's a pretty good run, right? That's not 40 more years. That's 40 more summers. That's 40 more winters. That's it. So when you stop thinking in years and you think, how fast did the last season go by? If you've just had summer or winter, how long did it take to go by for that? You got 40 more of those. Dead. Gone. That's it. And that's a pretty good case scenario. You live to 70 years old. So, you know, when you keep, I know it sounds dark, but when you keep that framing in mind every day, it reminds you of what fucking matters. And you spend time like arguing with somebody on the internet. It's like, oh, fuck this. Like, you know, you spend time explaining yourself to people and your friends and family or whoever is doubting you, and you spend your time explaining yourself. Why? You know? Yeah, 39 years old, midlife crisis stage. Oh man, I was in my midlife crisis long ago. I bought a motorcycle at 15, mate. No, I've been there. Alright, we're going to take a turn to push-ups. I haven't done a push-up for a while. That's good now. It's going to break before these last 100 we're going to do. It's 195 down. I'm going to do probably a bit of a chat stream after because my partner's wanting to work out up in here, so I'll be able to sort of sit inside and have a chat. I think that was the plan. Rough plan we carved out. Just check I haven't missed any messages here. Yeah. And Big, that's the other thing, man, is like, I'm kind of just the host on this channel is how I see it. I want you guys to get to know each other and stuff, because I have my struggles and my journey with alcohol and all that stuff, right, and ADHD and whatever. But then there's people come in with other problems where there's somebody else has a really similar life experience, and you guys end up talking to each other, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to do, is build a community, right, of people who are aiming the right direction. Like, so everybody here, we're not going to argue about religion, we're not going to do politics, we're not going to talk about war and all this. We're going to focus on what we're trying to build for ourselves. That's all I do here. So, you know, if you want to jump in early on the World War III bunker, this is the channel. Bunker away from all the noise, all the stress, all the missiles in the Strait of Hormuz, whatever crap you don't need to know about, because you can't control it and it's just going to cause you stress. You know, hey, I went and filled up my motorbike yesterday, right? And the fuel is $3.79 a litre. It's about $9 US a gallon, roughly. US dollars would be about $9.20 US dollars a gallon. Like, I can worry about the war or something all I want, I can't change it. Like, when I go into the store and I pump my gas and I swipe my card, that's it. So, like, as I always say on here, I'm not going to put my time at staring at the problem, I'm going to try and solve the problem. So, solving the problem for me right now is putting more time at, I need to go through some stuff in the garage and list up, I've got a whole heap of things I'm about to put up for sale, just to alleviate the situation a bit. Rather than complaining about it, I'm just going to absorb it and get on with my day, right? Yeah, Joseph, Solar has it down there. That's it, bro. Great advice. Yeah, lock in. You know, the old, you know, oh, welcome in, come on. Pull up a chair. I'm getting dusty, I'm sorry, guys. You notice I get the dust on the knees and then one patch over there, so, you know, got to try and stop everything hanging, let it all hang out, etc. Try and, I have to tape it back. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 210 down, 210, we're good. You're back, good to see you, Callum. Thank you for coming back in, mate. Good to have you. At 210, having a bit of we're just kind of cruising through them, having a good chat and that. Yep, that's awesome, 6. Fantastic, bro. There's quite a few people like that, man. I've had people DM me and stuff like, man, I'm too shy to talk in your chat, like, you know, I'm like, yeah, man, it's cool. But like, they say they really like my message and whatever, but you know, they're a bit shy to chat. It's like, cool, like, you do you. Everybody's at a different point and stuff, right? Everybody has their own way. Yeah, as always, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to tell anybody how to live. I'm just here, I talk about meaning and purpose and, you know, building a life you want to enjoy. You know, like, the world sucks. It's a hard-ass world, man. You know, you can still carve out, you know, some enjoyment out of it. No, don't give up. Don't give up. I'll be streaming, like, I'm going to be streaming for the next, like, 30 years, man. I'm just going to keep doing this. So I can turn up and I'm going to spend my life doing it. I'll stream till I die, I think, honestly. I'll just keep doing it. So people can watch the journey, people can watch the progress, people can see just that bit by bit work. Right? That's what I want to show. So if that sounds good, if you want a streamer that's going to be on for his whole lifetime, and you know, I guess the last live stream will be the funeral. Oh well. The mission is to help people in the meantime before we get to that point. So let's try and help as many people as we can. If you want to help people, find my channel. The best thing you can do is double tap on me somewhere. Double tap on me. Put the likes up. Throw a sub down. Help me get the subs up so I can reach more people. That's the best thing you can do. The shoulders are coming in well, man. After being sick for weeks. As I say, I do the push-ups for mental health, for my ADHD, to create dopamine. You know, keeps me positive, helps me get through my day. So that's the main reason. Keep it real, appreciate these days, and thank you, bro. Always keep it real, man. Always got to keep it real. I cannot be a grifter like these guys. I just can't. No. You know, this is why I align so heavily with Men of Action D-Bird. I'm not trying to sell shit. Same with Gravity Core Fitness. They're there to help. They're not there to sell you something. They can do their thing, man, but I'm not gonna support it. I'm not gonna act like that's what I'm okay with. I'm here to serve others, not myself. It can just be, yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Oh, I'm gonna have a little puff on that. I'm sorry. I need me nicotine. See, I haven't puffed in so long. It's turned itself off. That's a good sign. Oh yeah. The last sort of really bad habit left. Oh well. We haven't had one single troll here today, guys. That's good. That's good. I like that. And the trolls we do get are singles, so forever alone. Oh, 80 more to go. I'm just going to keep super curious because I'm not. It's like, explain what it's like. Just high wind, bro. Just high wind. Just imagine like hurricane. It's literally like a hurricane, right? It's just so you'll get offshore. It'll go through the water or something. Usually they won't make landfall. They sort of just because of the shape of New Zealand and Australia, the way they come through. But you know, you can be hundreds of miles away and get the tail high wind, so that's what'll come through here. Most likely, I think. Is just, yeah, get maybe 80, 90 mile an hour wind. Probably about, 70, 80 mile an hour. As long as it stays under about 70 mile an hour, the wrap will stay on the house that I'm building. But otherwise, I'm not sure. So I'm hoping it doesn't get too bad, but you know, you just work with what you can. It is what it is. If it rips all the building wrap off, I'll buy more building wrap and I'll put more building wrap on it, you know. I can't allow myself to stress, because if I start to stress, I can't function, right? So just shut that, again, it's like that overthinking, right? You just shut that noise down. Hit that like if you haven't yet, please, guys. 9 people in here. You can double tap me on the forehead. You can poke me in the eye if you sort of semi-like me. You can give me a couple of pokes in the eye, just help me out. I'll throw a like there. Tap me twice. There you go. Cool. Got it? No? Nobody? Alright. 220 push-ups down. I should move back a bit, mate. Okay. Oh, it's better. It's doing good. 230 down. 230. Probably do it. I'll see how I go. I'll probably do another 300 tonight, guys. I think I'm pretty. I'm enjoying the 600 a day at the moment. So, Swiss Family Robinson storms. Man, I remember that. I remember the old TV show Swiss Family Robinson. That's taken me a long way back, man. Might have to look up some like highlights, some top clips from that or something. How do I prepare for the bad weather? Batten the hatches. No, really, there's not too much I can do when the house is wrapped how it is. It'll either survive it or it won't. Like it didn't. It got through the last one a couple of weeks ago, so they're not too bad. But there was a category 3 though, but it's heading for Australia, so we should be all right. I just hope for a few days of good weather next week, because we are in that sort of cyclone season. You get the odd one, so yeah, that's all good. It's all good. $240. Salem, Oregon. England. Worst weather in England is just rain and snow. Yeah, I'm not too worried about, rain and stuff doesn't bother me. It's just wind is the issue when you're in the middle of building something, that's all. So yes, shit happens. Tanner. He called me, said no present. Easter gift for me. Hate surprise, so I guess I have a new bottle of vodka. Honestly, better than it. Jesus! Tone it down, Tanner! Jesus, man! That was not the ending to that message I expected. Oh, no, mate. I don't know if you want a bottle of vodka. Depends how well you can handle yourself, or if it's going to mess up your life, right? If you can have a bottle of vodka, man, and moderate it, cool, man. Personally, yeah, I can't, bro. I can't control myself with it, so that's why I had to get away from the alcohol. It was ruining my life, man. $250. Oh, doing all right. There's a little bit of a pump on there, mate. I'm trying to go for the pissed off kangaroo look. You guys know that, right? You know when you see in Australia, you see the kangaroos banging on the guy's window like, fucking let me in, you man. Right, that's what we're going for here. We're going for the pissed off kangaroo look. All right. Always a plot twist with me. Oh, should I read the end of the comment then before I read it out? Real 16 seconds explains it. Sorry, bro. I'll just make sure I don't miss anything here. Oh yeah, from Blake. Hey Blake, is he still in here, bro? Appreciate it. Southern Hemisphere tropical storms are called cyclones. Within the Northern Hemisphere, cyclones are called hurricanes or typhoons. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I thought they had a different classification. I wonder why we didn't get hurricanes here. I just thought it wasn't the right sort of land for hurricanes to fall. There you go. See, I learned something. This is what I like about this. I get to learn stuff too. It's good. Nice. Get back from drinking, had 137 days sober. Yeah, if you've had a lot of time sober and you're trying to give up stuff like that, bro, I don't know if somebody's got a gift of like, you do have to be wary of that. If you do try to quit drinking and people will know, they will use like Easter and even Easter to get you a bottle of vodka to try and pull you back in because you used to go around with drink with them. Oh, you stop drinking, you think you're better than us, right? I had this problem with my friends. I stopped going to the pub and that, and my mates I'd drink with, they knew I'd stayed away for a few weeks. They knew I was quitting drinking. And the moment I came back and hung out with them and I was good, they put a cold beer this far away from me on the table. I'm like, no, I'm good, bro. Like, he said, oh, do you want a drink? And he wandered off. And I went, oh, no. He came back with 2 cans, cracked one for himself, put one next to me. I'm like, bro, like, nah, please, can you take that away from me? He's like, oh, that's your choice, man. These are my friends, right? That's your choice, bro. If you want to drink that, that's up to you. It's just there if you want it, you know, dewy, drippy can, right? You know, that's where I had to end that friendship, you know. It sucks, but, you know, it's just how it is. People don't like you moving from where you are if they perceive it's moving you beyond them, right? So be careful of that. That's all I'd say. I thought the surprise was going to be a fucking intervention, and they gave you. So they do you not know what it is yet, or is it actually a bottle of vodka? That's interesting. I don't know, man. It's hard to tell enough about the situation, but yeah, be careful with that one. Yeah, it's vodka. All right. So somebody's trying to give you vodka for Easter, rather than Easter egg, somebody's trying to give you vodka when they know you're trying to quit drinking. Is that what you're telling me? It's pretty off, bro. I would probably just re-gift the vodka to somebody you know who isn't trying to quit drinking, who will just appreciate a bottle of vodka, bro. That would be my suggestion, to be honest. But as always, guys, do as you wish. I can only, yeah, but like, you know, if you're trying to quit and you've done 127 days sober and somebody's buying you fucking vodka, hand the bottle off to somebody who isn't trying to quit drinking as a sort of stop and drinking, I'll see you around gift, and stop associating with that person if that's the situation, bro. People like that aren't your friends, bro. Trust me. $250. Oh, you're not trying to quit right now? Man, why are you not? To me, it's just if you can regulate, bro. Like, if you're not trying to quit, if you can have a drink once a week and have a little couple of shots of vodka to wind down at the end of the week and you control yourself, sweet. But if you're drinking every day and you're getting into things that you deem were the bad habits with drinking that made you try and get sober, that's an immediate sign of a problem. Like, I did this a couple of months ago after 2.5 years sober. I went, I'd had a beer with my missus' dad a couple of times. One beer, right? Or waiting for a takeaway, I'll have one cider or something, right? And that's cool. I went and bought a 40 ounce. I'd achieved a lot of stuff. We were out getting dinner and some snacks and whatever. I went, I'll stuff it, we'll grab a 40 ounce. Bad idea. Oh, it'll sit in the cupboard, I'm good with it now. I'll just have a shot like once a week or something. Nah. Screwed my life up for a week. Really badly. Getting rid of it. Like, like, I hate myself for not even being able to just pour it out. Oh, I don't want to waste money, just dumb shit like that, right? Make all the fucking excuses for yourself. 250 push-ups, guys. Gonna do 50 more. Hit the like, please, if you haven't. If you like anything I have to say, even if you scroll on, whatever, you can double tap me on the forehead. Throw a like up there. It is appreciated. I'm trying to get to 600 subs if anybody wants to help. Started today at 511. So, going up about, 100 subs a week at the moment. So I do appreciate it, guys. Blowing up a new channel, and I made the channel just to try to help people. It isn't a fitness channel. It's just about helping people with depression and stuff like that, right? Any struggles, just a bit of mental framing for whatever. Sometimes we do chat, sometimes we do workout, whatever. But I do want to make sure I'm doing at least one daily workout on here, like, most of the time, try and do them. 5 days no gambling, Kane. Wicked, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Proud of you, bro, because you were saying that, right? We talked about that the other day, and it was just like you know the statistics that, like, you know, as long as you keep in mind that it's costing you money over time. You know that every time you go in there, that the end result, you already have the numbers, you already have the data, you already know that it's going to cost you. You already know you're not going to go in there and win, even though you win occasionally when you go there. You already know that the end long-term outcome is the house always wins, bro. So fucking great work, man. Great work, bro. Just find something else to do, bro, that you enjoy. Put your money into a bloody hobby. I used to build like model aeroplanes and stuff as a kid, bro, or something like that, right? If you're into something like that, go buy a bloody plastic model kit. Those little fucking Lego Technic cars are mean, bro. If you're into like into cars and stuff, or you ever did like Meccano and Lego, you get those Lego freaking assemble cars and just go through me. I sat there for like 8 hours, like in my little autistic happy place, bro. So that beats gambling. If you're gonna lose the money, you might as well have a Lego car. No? That's what I'd spend it on anyway. But I'm special. Alright, 50 push-ups to go, guys. Please hit the like if you haven't. I do appreciate it. Hit that sub if you like what I have to say at all. If you like the vibe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did any of you see the shorts I made for Men of Action? You put a couple of them up last night. A couple of shorts I've done in my kind of style of shorts of workout stuff. Wondered if you guys like those. I really appreciate him putting those up. And we'll see how they do. So they're different style to his normal edits, obviously. So I wondered, if there's any feedback on that, or how those could be better or whatever. I'm going to smash out some edits for my boy D-Bird. If anybody else runs a channel and you know me and that, just reach out through Instagram, whatever. You probably got in touch with me, I'll happily make some edits for people and stuff, help everybody grow. Oh, I could go and look at some new things. That's it, Kane, man. Yeah, you get yourself some things around you that, hey, I'm not gambling, but I got myself a new TV. Like, yeah. Even with like Afterpay and stuff like that, is instead of losing 200 a week to gambling, you're paying off a TV or something you wanted. I don't know. Maybe you want a new mountain bike. Maybe you want to go rent a jet ski for the weekend. Instead of gambling the money, go jump on a jet ski for hire at the beach. And, like, whatever you're into, right? Like, I can only cite the things that come to my brain. That's what I'd do with me extra gambling money. But yeah, that's great, bro. I'm really proud of you, bro. Really proud of you. Yeah, my shorts are popping up. They're cool. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to learn the editing software at the moment. Trying to up my game. Like, everything I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to up my game. Like, I want this to be a 1 million subscriber channel. Like, that isn't a joke. That's a goal. right? So like the 100,000 is my first main one. You know, in my mind, the plaque is already on the wall. You know, the silver play button. So if anybody wants to help me get there, I just want to reach as many people as possible in my lifetime through doing this. This was the best way for me to do it. Some people said, why don't you be like a scout troop leader or something? And the reality is YouTube is the best way that I can reach people all over the world. So that's why, as I say, I'll just keep doing it forever. Just keep doing it. Keep trying to help people. And that's going to be my mission and my purpose in life, right? Amongst all the other stuff I do in life. This is my way of serving other people and how I want to help people, man. So that's why I do it. All right, at 260 push-ups. I know it's taken an hour, 16 minutes I've been on here. We've done 260 push-ups, I know. But we do more chat-based. It isn't a workout. This isn't a fitness channel. It isn't a fitness channel. It's all for mental health, my ADHD and my autism. So we're nearly there. 40 to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 270. You know, I'm trying to go up against these guys who have 200,000 subscribers and they're trying to sell push-ups for $1 each. You know, and I'm just trying to do it free and help people. But you know, they get all the traffic. You know, it's just how it goes. That's all right. You know, being genuine, being real, being authentic always pays off, and that's why I'm going to be here. You know, that's how I've always been as a person, and I convey it here, and the people who watch know I'm like that. So it's all good. You're heading out, Six. Great to see you. Shout out to Miss Venom as well. Susie! Right. Thank you very much for coming by, Six. I do appreciate it, bro. Much appreciated, man. You've been a big supporter of the channel. You're here basically every day, man. So I do appreciate it. And yeah, hope you have a good one. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you go well. All right, guys. 270 push-ups. I'm going to get 30 more in today. But as always, it's not a fitness channel. It's not a fitness channel. It's a motivation kind of chase your dreams kind of channel, right? We don't do politics. We don't do war talk. We don't do anything outside of our control. We focus on our own lives. That is the mission here. Build the life you want for you, right? So we got all kinds of people here. Like I've got feedback from people reconnecting with their son and stuff, working out together, surfing together and stuff. I got that message yesterday, and I really appreciate that. Made me certainly shed a tear once I was off stream. You know, he's, you know, thanking me for my words meant he was spending more time with his son, hanging out with him, going surfing together, working out. It just blew my fucking mind. That's why I do it. So, thank you guys. And you know, hang on. We got Kane here. You know, we had a 2-minute talk and a mental reframe about gambling, and he has gambled for days. You know, which means he's got money to do other stuff, because the end result was it was a net loss over time. It's like you never, you know, that's the game. That's how the casinos play it. They hope you don't see that, but now he sees through it. Frame it the right way, repackage it up. That's all it is, right? Like, it's amazing, Kane. Is it amazing to you how much a small mental shift, a couple of sentences can just hold it all together, right? You know, we stress, we overthink, we think it's this giant problem, but it's a couple of reframes, a couple of statements in your mind, and just understanding that it's not serving you. Like with me, alcohol, understanding that alcohol is taken by the human body as a poison, and the feeling of being drunk is systems shutting down. It's not a high, it's not a rush, it's not a whatever. Right, your inhibitions go, your walking goes, your speech slows because your body is shutting down after converting the alcohol, so it gets converted into a poison, right? I think that's a really, whatever you're struggling with, I think that's a really important framing to have, you know, of what damage is it doing? What is the harmful thing about, what is the reality of how harmful this is, and what is the optics, what's the lens we need to view it through to progress? I think that's really important, man. Hey, Waits, what's up? Oh, good. Just another day, man. Just another day, chipping away. We're at 280 push-ups to 300, so I'm just going to start to wrap those up. We're going to have a chat inside afterwards. Miss Venom is going to come out here and do her workout, so I'll be inside. We'll have a chat. I think that was the plan. She was floating the idea. All right. Go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. 290 down. Doing it so much it got boring. Yeah. Right, now you won't have all those losses, bro, and yeah, you're all sorted. Happy days, bro. Love to hear it. But that's on you, Kane. Like, I can't help anybody who doesn't want to listen, right? I could have all the best words in the world if somebody isn't ready. So the credit goes to you, right? I just plant seeds, bro. I just like salt bay the seeds around with different sort of thinking, with, you know, weaponized autism, and yeah. It's up to you guys, you know. You turn it around in the wash and see what comes out. We're at 290 push-ups, 10 more to go. Oh, this has been pretty crazy. Slow pace today. Take it to the 300, and then we're done with the push-ups. All right, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Pissed off kangaroo. Pissed off kangaroo. That's the look I'm trying to go for. That's the physique I'm trying to build. If anybody is wondering, if you look up a kangaroo, like male muscly kangaroo, that's what we're going for. The pissed off kangaroo look. Right, we're good. Okay, good. Okay, it's 300 push-ups done. I'm going to go inside. We'll chat. And we'll have a coffee. And we won't put a filter on the screen, apparently. No, we don't do that. Yeah. Cam and I got... Kevin's coming together, sort of. As you can see, it's all wet and blowing around. Now, we'll have a quick... There we go. She's progressing. But yeah, with the wind I can't do too much, really. Sorry guys, I'll check the chat in a sec. Don't want to slip over. Hello, dog. You gonna go do a workout? Oh yeah, sweet. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just gonna... You guys sit up here. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick, and then we'll have a chat and coffee and whatever. All good. Just mute you for a sec. I'll be back. Don't leave. Don't leave. One moment, please, cause I'm just going to get these dogs on. Come on your bed. Good boy. Stay here. Good girls. Come on. Your bed. Your bed. Good girl. You stay, no, you go lie down, you got to stay on your bed because you're on heat. You ain't bleeding on my pillows, dog. Alright, not today, dog. Alright, let's get this set up. I'm here. Gonna get the boots off for a bit. Gonna make a coffee, we'll have a chat. There you go, there's 300 morning push-ups, happy days. I would have been on for hour 24, so I'll do about an hour of chat, guys. If you want to hang around, ask any questions, talk about, you know, troubles, path, whatever. Meaning, purpose, living, existence, humaning, how to human. Oh, even the roof vent's not open yet, hang on. Oh, it's hot in here. Hold the window open a bit, there we go. Oh, there's some semi-fresh air. Let me, let's feel that fresh air. Alright, I've got to catch up on the chat, sorry, hang on. Pissed off kangaroo look got me. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. I want to have the, you know, there's, you know, you see those male kangaroos that stand up against someone, right, or they bang on the window, they're grumbling away. You watch a video of a pissed off kangaroo going, freaking glorious, man. So that's my goals. Seeing as everyone always asks if I'm Australian when I'm from New Zealand, that's the plan. We're going to be pissed off kangaroo physique. As always, you know, it's a bit of a laugh. It's a bit of a, like, I was a big fan of Ziz back in the day. You know, You know, if anybody remembers Ziz, he was the fitness influencer before influencers, right? And how he got known was by being himself. That's why I'm on here being myself. I didn't want to put on a character, but there's also, you know, being genuine is everything, I think. Being genuine is everything. So, you know, I don't lie, I don't talk any bullshit on here. I'm honest about, you know, how things are. That's all I need. It'll keep me going for 3 hours. Any more than that, nah. Remember a cigarette? Because I bloody earned one. That's the other thing, is you can't be too hard on yourself. So when I say people are like, I'm struggling with diet, I keep eating junk food. It's like, no, off. Hey, no, you're not going to bleed on my pillows. Get on your bed. Thank you, dog. Damn, nature, you scary. What the fuck was I talking about? Brain is a bit fried after that. Junk food, right? Like, if you're trying to give up junk food and you keep eating too much junk food, don't bring it into your house, is the rule. But, because you know you like the odd snack. You know, you can have some stuff in the house. So maybe when you're out, you go and buy one little chocolate bar or something. You don't go and buy hordes of bags of chips and stuff. I'll go to the supermarket, I'll be buying something, I'll be like, you know, I would like something at home to snack on in the next couple of days. And I'll buy a bag of Party Mix lollies and one bag of potato chips, right? But, you know, if you bring home a whole stock, like, oh, I'm stocked up, it's there if I need it, I don't want to run out, well, you're gonna have problems. I will get a shirt on soon. I'm cooling off. 300 push-ups. That's 300 done this morning, so I took yesterday off. The day before that I did 600. I think I'll do an evening stream tonight. I think I'm just going to stick to the 600 a day, guys, to be honest. I'll do 2 workouts a day, apart from Sundays, so I'll do 300 in the morning, 300 at night. And we can just have a chat, and yeah, if anybody wants to join in, you're more than welcome, of course. I'm getting there. Oh, everything's falling over, everything's going wrong. But yeah, well, now's the time to chat. If anybody wants to yap on about something, ask a question. Hi, bro. Hey, say it. Sorry, bro. I did see the hi before. I'm half distracted. I think I may have exercise-induced anxiety. It sucks. I wouldn't think so. Weights, it should be pumping you full of dopamine and endorphins, man, from working out. So you shouldn't be getting anxiety from it. Are you having a lot of caffeine? Because the overstimulation is going to give you anxiety. That's why I had to give up energy drinks. And Coca-Cola and stuff. I haven't had any Coca-Cola now, energy drink last week, and immediately, like, yeah, I had energy, yeah, whatever, but I had all this anxiety, and I'm too wired, right? So that's why I've learned to keep myself this is why you've seen me in the last couple of weeks. I'm usually a bit more chill. I'm not so, whoa, like, I'm like more level. But as always, I'm just going to be real on here, right? So you'll see the effect if I end up cracking an energy drink again. You'll see I'm totally... How are you going, Sergeant, man? I love your comments, bro, on my shorts and stuff, man. I love it, guys. I really do appreciate the support. Like, every comment you guys put on my shorts and every like you put on them and stuff, right? Like, if you see a short come up from me, if you guys can just watch it through. Oi! No, Zed, get out of it. You're... One moment. Stay on your bed. Get out of it. You go lie down on your bed. You go bleed over there, and you go sniff yourself over there. Thank you very much. Sorry. The German Shepherd is now on heat, so Zed is very interested. He's having himself a sniff around. Get on your bed. You ain't bleeding on my bed. Get on your bed, dog. Stay there. I know you're used to coming up here, but you ain't at the moment. Weed will give you anxiety whenever you smoked around other people. Yeah, I mean, well, weed is going to, bring anxiety out of anyone, right? Things are going to amplify your state. It's like, if you have weed and you're having a bad day, you're trying to solve your problems, that you've gone to hang out with mates and I'll get stoned and whatever, you've still got all of that load on you and you're trying to sort of plaster over it, but then, yeah, you're pumping in all the stimulation and stuff. It can be a difficult one, man. Moderation is everything. I have that problem with weed as well. Like, if I got off here, if I got off live right now and I go, you know what, I'm going to chill on my phone for an hour, and I'm going to have a couple of cones, I will be laying in bed the whole day. Because I'm too gone, right? So I need to start doing the work first, then I can have a little bit. And I'm just regulating that flow and intake based on performance and how much I'm going to get done and how well I'm able to function. And that's how I regulate whether I have a bit more or I leave it for a bit and maybe I'll have some more water instead, literally. You know, it's finding that balance and finding what works for you, right? With whatever. That's the game. I will get a shirt on. I'm cooling off enough, I think. Ooh. But yeah, that was a bit of a slower paced workout today. As I say, I'm just getting them done. It's about the count. I'm not about like the hard intensity. I don't do this stuff like that yet. Yet, we'll see. Sometimes I will push through. Like when I did 1,000 push-ups in 100 minutes, it was 10 push-ups a minute just the whole way. That was a big thing for me. I want to do that again soon. So I think, yeah, we'll sit at 600 push-ups a day at the moment. Should I go for 2,000 or something in a day? Could do. But I just don't want to be one of these streamers. I'm never going to be one of these streamers that's doing it like all the time. I don't want to be like, hey, today guys, we're doing 1,500 push-ups and we're doing 2,000 of these, and it's too much for me personally, right? I've got my way, they've got their way. That's what makes people different. So that's the plan, Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I saw you said that. Weights. I just wondered where that anxiety's coming from, bro. Like as I said, is it caffeine? Is it caffeinated drinks that you're having and stuff? Because the exercise-induced anxiety should wind you down. Like, you shouldn't be having anxiety if you've worked out. You should be pumped full of dopamine and endorphins. So I'm just wondering what's going on. I just went into all that. Caffeine, yes. Stimulant of any kind. Any kind of stimulant is going to overstimulate you eventually, right? I can't recall. Wait, so you off? No, off your bed. You're not bleeding on my bed, dog. Do you have like ADHD or anything, bro? Diagnosed? Just so I know, like, you know, I can obviously help the more I know. You had a coffee this morning. Like, do you vape? Do you smoke? Anything, you know, or are you scrolling social media a lot, right? Like these are all things that are going to bring in little hits of dopamine and are going to overstimulate you, right? So this is why then you do exercise as well and you're getting amped up. It's you got to look at what everything else you're doing, right? You're having a lot of sugar in your diet, things like that. Sugar, caffeine. Quit weed and don't drink. Yeah, I mean, to me, like any kind of stimulant is going to make a difference. If you smoke, if you vape, like this is where I have to, you know, really make sure I regulate this stuff, right? Or else I'm a absolute mess. So you're asking the right question. Definitely asking the right question. I just want to make sure I'm on the right page with you. That's all. Like for me, it's just any kind of stimulant, bro, is going to trigger the anxiety. And like again, like smoking weed, like. For me, I smoke a little bit to sort of alleviate that anxiety and find that balance. But I keep it very minimal, right? Yeah, Kane. Yeah. I mean, it does have its benefits and ways. But again, it's moderation is everything, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with going and having a fucking ice cream every once in a while. But if you're going to eat a tub every night, there's going to be consequences, right? Like, one thing I really had to understand, I learned off a friend of mine, he mentored me about, he's like, bro, you live in extremes. It's either the worst case scenario or best, like you don't find the middle path. That taught me a lot about myself. Deep thinking on that, journaling on that. I went down a good rabbit hole with that. It was good. Go down the rabbit holes within yourself. Right. Here's one. Look, a Venom original. Instead of going down rabbit holes on famous people and conspiracy theories and politics and all these things you can't control, how about you go down a rabbit hole on yourself? How about you open up a book and write the stuff about yourself and figure out, well, what is it that's stopping you? What is inside is killing you? What's making you guilty? What is holding you back from not giving a fuck what anybody thinks and just doing what you want to do, living your life, right? What's stopping you shaping your own life, your own path? Your teeth look like they're about to fail. Yeah, I lost one already. Yeah, see? Yeah, no good. I've had crooked teeth since I was 8 years old, mate. Insulting me about now isn't going to work, sorry. Do you want a ban, though? I'll give you a ban. You can have that one comment, and you can have a ban if you like. How's that sound? Sound good? Hate only comes from below, so you obviously got something in you that you have to make a hate comment at me. So, you're already lost. You've already lost. The moment you make a comment at me, you've shown how weak you are, so you've already lost. You're trying to judge me off my physical appearance. How much of a loser are you? You know, just something to ask yourself there. I do try and help everyone. Something to ask yourself there. We convert the odd troll, so. Damn, chat. Yeah, all in moderation. What is stopping me from getting braces? I'm 39 years old. I'm going to go and spend 10 grand and get all my teeth straightened out and everything done to impress other people? No, I'm not. I'd rather spend 10 grand on a new motorbike, mate. So I don't need to impress other people. It doesn't matter, mate. Judgments don't matter. Judgments don't matter. I don't care. Oh, I got acne too. Like, I do a workout on live every day with acne all over my chest. Do you think I care if somebody says I have crooked teeth, right? So you've got to understand that these are problems with you that you're projecting, right? I don't have a problem with it. I've said worse things in my head, right? This is a great thing that helped me get over trolls and any of that, right? The things I've said in my head to myself in my worst moments are 1,000 times worse than anything you people could ever say to me. And I got over myself. I beat that battle with myself. So you're never going to get in here, bro. Not a chance, mate. But I hope you enjoy. You still want to be here, so you're still commenting. Thank you for the engagement. I do appreciate it. Just everything's working in my favor, bro. The house always wins. You're in my house, bro. Don't like it, leave. Yeah, good dinner. Blah 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 blah. Chandler Bing, yeah, you're so lost. You hide user on channel. You're so lost. You don't even have your own identity. You can't even sit here on your own name. Oh, I'm Chandler Bing. Are you? Yeah. What the? Oh, let's look at the actor who played that character. Oh wait, he became an alcoholic and died, and just destroyed his life completely. Yeah, man, that's something to aspire to. Yeah, good logic there. Interesting. Do a 360. Oh, it's a bit space restricted in here for that, mate. Decide to be nice tonight, so I won't say anything. That's good. It's good. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Stick around. Where are you from? What's your goals in life? How are you going? What are you struggling with? You decide to be nice tonight, so what would you're making improvements. What would you like to improve, man? What do you feel is stopping you in life? Smaya? What do you think's stopping you in life, mate? Right, why do you think you scroll through the stuff and usually put hate at people and judgments? What do you think it is? Like, are you trying to drag people down to your level? Like, what, why is this projection? Financial hurdles? Financial hurdles would be, where do you put your time, right? So you solve the problem instead of stare at the problem would be my best advice for that. Warriors? Is that Warriors? Panthers? Yeah. Warriors Path, sorry. Warriors Path, bro. That's a good question, man. Focus your time on what matters. What we have of value on Earth is time. That's what's of value. I talk about that here. I talk about, this is a usual kind of spiel. We go into these kind of topics each day, so I do love it. The thing of value is time, not money, right? But obviously we need money. So it's time as a value, family, friends, right? What you actually have in your circle is what's of value to you, right? And if you don't have that circle, you're wanting to build that and go on that path. What's not of value is politics, is stressing about fuel prices, stressing about bills and all of these kind of things, right? It's all beyond our control. You can go protest that all you want. You can argue on the internet that you support this country or that country, like people do, right? And they're just feeding this because they've got nothing going on in their own life. So my channel is all about shifting that focus onto yourself in a positive way. I'm not about like hard grind, sleep on your office floor, work 14 hours a day and become a billionaire like Elon Musk. That seems to be a thing in self-improvement spaces. Like, you're either broke or you've got to have a Bugatti and millions of dollars. And no, I think regular ass people just want to, pay the bills, put gas in the tank and food and maybe go to the beach or something, go have a bit of fun, right? You don't want the whole fucking world, do you? You just want things a bit easier, right? So you take that time that you would have put at social media arguing or defending yourself to friends or explaining politics to people, you put that time into, hey, what have I got laying around the house I can sell? What have I got I'm never actually going to get to that I can get rid of? How can I free up some money? How can I, instead of staring at the problem and staring at the evil of the world, how can I personally in my own life affect it, right? It's those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, right? If you're going to worry about all the politics and all things beyond your control, you just, you're throwing rocks at the glass house and it's just going to smash down on you and it's just going to keep you, it's going to get you in more trouble. Can you get off my bed, dog? You're not right now. Stay on your bed. Stop trying to force your way up. You're on heat, you're bleeding, you're not coming on my bed. It ain't happening. And stop trying to hook up with your brother. It's weird. Hi everybody, Custom, great to see you again. Come back in a bit. Sweet, Kane. Appreciate you being here, man. Let me just... Is laying a trade worth it, or should I try to get a drop? and try some business. Whatever you want to do, man. I'm not here to tell anybody their path. I'm here to just point you in the direction. That's what I do here. The action is on you guys. Like my actions are on me, right? So whatever you feel is right, bro. I would suggest, you know, if you're going to look at trades and stuff, you're going to want to do a physical trade that's going to be around in 30 or 40 years, right? With the AI taking all the AI coming in and taking jobs and stuff, like guys are already water blasting houses with drones and like 15-story apartment blocks now. They just use a drone with a pressure sprayer on a guy just pilots a drone to blast the building rather than people going off it all day. He shows up in his van, off the roof, yeah, sweet, and out of here, right? So everything's evolving and changing. So you really, if you're wanting to go that path, you need to look 30 years ahead that your business is going to exist. What are the services people always need? Lawn mowing and stuff. But now they're bringing out these robots that are going to go around. If like guys are going to buy up robots, why are you going to employ staff and young fellas to drive around when you can have a self-driving car, depending on where you are in the world? It'll take a bit longer to get to New Zealand. But like in the States, for example, you're going to have self-driving cars and stuff that can just drop off robots, or person has a robot in the house. Oh, go mow the lawn. Okay. You know, you've got automated robots and stuff as well. There is, of course, the difference of cost, right? Everyone's like, everyone's going to have robots and buy new cars. How many people buy new cars now? How many people do you know have a new car? How many people do you know are driving a 15-year-old car on finance? And they're like, oh, we're all going to change to electric cars, everybody. And it's like, oh, yeah, man, we've all got 60 or 80 grand sitting in our back pocket. You know, like, oh, you can use the public transport. It's just, again, it's going to take a long time in a way. But, you know, you've got to see through the lines on that. Decide what you want to do, man. But, yeah, I mean, I would advise working for yourself. You know, if you don't chase your dreams, you'll work for someone who's chasing theirs. And they'll buy your time. The thing of value is time. What does a business buy off you if they employ you? Time. Like, I've been saying this for a few days. If you're working some 9-to-5 job you hate, and like, say you're single, you're sitting there, you're depressed, or whatever the circumstances, you're sitting there, you're fucking miserable with your life, you're working a 9-to-5, and all you're doing is paying bills, and you're not going anywhere, you have nowhere to fall to. Like, you can go, fuck it, I'm selling up everything, I'm going to go live in a van and travel the country, and I'm going to work, you know, stop by the odd farm, get bits of work on the road, or figure something out. You can go do that, and when you get back, you can just go back to a 9-to-5 job, rent a place again, do the same shit. So, like, you're not, like, if you're not moving forward and you're just working some job and you're dead end and you're not going anywhere, like, buy a van, go travel the world, go start your own business, go fuck around and find out. Go on the path, because your worst case scenario is other people's reality. So people always tell you that, oh, you need a stable 9-to-5, you need this, you need that, you need that, you need that. And then what if you fail? So, well, if you fail, I'll just go and do what you do. So your worst outcome of failure is their reality. That they're too scared to get out of that reality, so they're trying to hold you back. Worst case, if you completely, you'll either make it or you'll fail. If you completely fail, you're there. Maybe you only succeed this much. You're still going to be ahead of where they are at. You're still going to create your freedom. You're going to create your own life, right? You are the author of your own life. Yeah, some people don't like the accent. Some people do. As always, you know, there's 9.5 billion people on Earth. If you don't like me, swipe your finger once. You can move on, right? You don't need to make comments at me and show how weak you are, and that you have to. But like, I do appreciate the engagement. So either way, I win. Just saying. This is what I mean about having your control, having your own space. The rules I'm under are the rules of YouTube. Community guidelines, that's it. And I know them inside out. I'm very autistic. Do your research. Read more, folks. One moment. I'm gonna have a little something to drink. A glass of milk or something here, guys. Here we go. Glass of milk. So I'll go through that a day usually. I will put a shirt on now that I've cooled off a bit, guys. And you know, I don't have a shirt off sitting inside for no blooming reason. There we go. Get a shirt on. Be respectable on the internet. But that's 300 push-ups done this morning. I'll do another 300 tonight. I'd say, off my bed, dog. On your bed. You're not gonna come blimmin' bleed on my bed. Sorry, I will catch up on the chat, guys. I am doing my best. Can barely understand anything I'm saying. Hard accent. Yeah, I fair enough, man. Like, fair enough. I get it. It is what it is. I could have come on here, man. I thought I should come on here from day one. I thought it's about coming on YouTube, man. I was just going to talk like this the whole way and be like, hey, guys, how y'all going? Down, boom, how gassing it. But I decided I want to be totally authentic, and I am who I am, so that's what you get on here, is me being me. I'm unapologetic as fuck about it. Hope some of you saw that. I made a couple of shorts for Men of Action, D-Bird, popped those up, so I appreciate him sharing those. He put those up, so he's given those a whirl. So that's my new like editing style. I'm learning the editing software as well. So that's what I'm doing, you know. I'm quite often up till midnight and stuff, you know, 2 in the morning, learning editing software and stuff, you know. I'm not just coming on here and off, dog. Not listening. Stay on your bed. Go lie down. Come on, dude. Good girl. The dog's gone on heat and wants to come bleed on my pillows. It ain't happening. She's got her own bed to make a mess on. The joys of a female dog. But you don't fix a German Shepherd, or well, you don't get a large breed dog fixed before they're under 2 years old, because their bones are still developing. Everything's developing. That's where hip dysplasia comes from. All these dog experts talk about, x-ray the dog, check the DNA of the parents, all this stuff. Oh, it's all in the lineage. What actually wrecks them is if you fix them when they're too young. That's how you get hip problems in a dog later in life, because you screw up their hormones. So you have to wait until the dog is done with its actual growth period, at least a couple of years, and then you're not going to have that problem later. But if you're going to go and... This is why I won't take in rescue... There's heaps of rescue dogs I want, but they have like we've got a 12-week-old German Shepherd here, and we've got him fixed. And it's like, well, how's his body going to develop and have good hips and stuff? So it does all factor, you know. Yeah, poor dog's going through it. She's on her 6 monthly. I need to, what was I doing? I was trying to refill my vape. Sorry, the ADHD is kicking in. We're in ADHD mode. How are you, Nakai? Happy Easter to you too, Kiwi. How are you, bud? You guys had a good weekend. Great to hear from you, Nakai. I hope you're going well, mate. Hope you're pushing through, my friend. I do appreciate reconnecting for a moment there, sorry. I was just saying, I do appreciate your comments, guys, on the shorts and stuff, right? I do reply, you know, I do try and reply to all of them. Yeah, I woke up this morning, I turned my notifications on between Instagram and YouTube. I had about 80 notifications. It's like, ding, 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 and the phone's just like buzzing. I'm like, okay. So yeah, the channel's taken off quite quick. So yeah. What's Easter? It is a religious celebration, my friend. I suggest you Google it. No, you need to off here, puppy. Off. No, off. Come on, off. No, I know you want to be up here. Turn around. This way. Come on. Your bed. Go stay on your bed, sweetie. I know you want comfort. I know you want comfort because you're on heat and you're bleeding. I know. There you go. There's some love, but you need to stay here. You need to stay here. You need to go lie down and stop winding her up. Good boy. Good dogs. Stay, please. We're gonna do lots of things soon. I'm not gonna use any of the words that would get you riled up. So just calm down. Later on, we're gonna do stuff. Okay? Just stay. Stay. Everything is good. Stay there. Feel like Jurassic Park, you know, with the raptors. Like, hang on. Just hang on. Hey. No! Oi! Get on your... Job done. It's amazing how often that'll work with a dog. You just... And it's just a... No! Thanks for the chat. Yes, so you're most welcome, mate. Don't trust Google. Can I debrief in short? Well, no, we're not going to go into a description of Easter, mate. No, that's not what I do here, bro. So I'm not trying to get into a religious argument or go into politics and all that. It's the exact opposite of what I do here, bro. So, shush, puppy. Hush, puppy. Hey, enough. So here, just watching. Hey, Tree. Appreciate it, bro. I think I did see a comment coming from you earlier, Tree. Hey, man, how was your day today? From Chrysia? Yeah, going alright, having a good day so far. How about yourself, Chrysia? Yeah, you eat chocolate on Easter. There you go, yep. Gary Warren. How are you, Gary Warren? Oh, I love it. I love a good old name like that, eh? Gary Warren. It's like a country, like real firm Gary. Old Gazza Warren. Old Gaz. Good man. Hi, Gary. Good to see you, mate. Fun fact, the dog will look up to you, a cat will look down on you. A pig will treat you as an equal. Interesting. I did not know that. Gaz. Oh, Gaz. I like that, mate. I'll fucking call you Gaz. Happy days. Yep. Names are starting to cool these days. They're all like, you know, these edgy Gen Z names and stuff. Wait. Go on your bed, dog. Usually I'd let her up on the bed here, but she's on heat and she's bleeding everywhere. Now, I know you want comfort at the moment. You're bleeding everywhere. I understand, but I still have to do my... I know. I feel you. I know. It's okay. No, you got to stay there. Am I Australian? I'm from New Zealand. How are you getting on Tree Stump, my friend? Oh, he's on his fitness channel. There's Tree Stump Fitness there who's trying to get enough subs to go live. If you guys want to help him out, any of my regulars, you see the name Tree, I'll pin it. Yeah. I'll pin it for a bit. So there's a pin message, that guy. So if you put into the search bar his so put at Tree Stump Fitness. He's just a young fella, I think he's 16, if I'm not mistaken, bro. He's trying to get a YouTube channel started. He does like a chat channel and stuff, but he is trying to get a fitness channel going. So if you guys want to subscribe to him, there he is, at Tree Stump Fitness. He's like, yeah, 16, I'm pretty sure, aren't you? Yep, 16-year-old. There you go, 16-year-old trying to get a fitness channel off the ground, trying to go on the YouTube path with us, mate. So if you guys want to drop him a sub, he's pretty ADHD, autistic. He's a bit of an interesting fella like me. So, you know, I do support him if you wish to, guys. And even if you don't wish to, go support him. Just go throw him a sub. Go throw the man a sub. Even if you never watch him again, go throw him a sub so we can go live on his fitness channel. We're trying to get him to 50 subs. Alright? At Tree Stump Fitness. Search in the search bar. At Tree Stump Fitness. One word. With the at symbol. Okay, cool. Happy days. Easy. Zero testosterone. I'm sorry to hear that. I suggest you see a doctor. I suggest you see a doctor, my friend. Giuseppe. Interesting. Kiwi's a good lad. It's fucking hilarious, but I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about, mate. You think the darkness is your ally? I was born in the dark, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. Yep, we unleashed the tism here. We unleashed the autism and the ADHD because I don't give a fuck. I'm on here to be myself. On here to, you know, facilitate people being themselves and have a good positive conversation. So we don't do arguments about politics or war or any of this bullshit. All right, we're not here to bloody talk about it. All right, so. The problem with this is I'm getting way too comfortable on camera now, so we're just, like, I want to be genuine and real, and I'm just getting more and more and more unfiltered here every day. I love it, man. I enjoy this. We're having a good old time. Work out for fun at this point. Building work today, not in the wind, no, I'm gonna, we might dial off enough wind this afternoon, maybe, but there's a cyclone sort of coming in. It's meant to be bad weather today, but we'll see how we go. I'll check the rain radars and stuff and see what the story is. So I'll be back at it. Coffee. Yes, there's another blooming cyclone. The tail of a cyclone coming over us apparently. Off, dog. No. Tism time test says Tree Stump. I was born in the dark, molded by it. Yes. Just have to do a very British voice. It helps if you have something to echo in, you know. I was born in the dark. Helps. You know, in case anybody didn't know, Bane in the Batman movie is the same person as Eddie Brock in the Venom movie. Right. Off. Why is his name going blank on me? Tom Hardy. Yeah. Good old Tom Hardy, mate. I see, if there's any famous person I enjoy their movies a lot and stuff. I enjoy anything Tom Hardy does, to be honest. He's good. Where's me bloody? Oh, yeah. Wet and Whangarei, not so much wind. Yeah, about the same here, bro. About the same here. Hit the like if you haven't, guys, please. What are we up to? 38. We smashed the like record a few days ago. We'd done 52 was the highest, and it went to like 84. So we're still hoping for that 100 like day someday. I aspire to it. I hope it'll happen. Much love. Keep it up. Thank you. Hey, Gerald. How are you, Gerald? See, another good old name like Gary, Gerald. You know, these are good old, you know, puppy. Go to bed. Heidi, on your bed. Go on. Go on. But yeah, I'm getting a lot better on the vape, I think. I think I'm puffing on that a lot less, so that's good. Crikey, mate. Crikey. Oh, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. I'm good. Usually we'd have a bit more of a serious conversation. If anybody does actually need advice or anything about life and serious topics, do ask. We will go into it. But in the meantime, apparently we're just having a bit of a banter. But I do try and utilize my time on here to try help people, right? Aim people in direction, respect their time in life, focus on what's important, build the life you actually want, right? Because who wants to be bloody 70 years old going, fuck, I never did anything I ever wanted to do. I never. We're here to talk about that and how to achieve that. Bit by bit, day by day. I'm not about hard grind. I'm not going to yell and scream at you. I'm not going to ask you for money. I'm not going to try and charge you $1 per push-up like Do Hard Things. I'm not going to try to sell you some playing cards or some shit. I'm just here to try and help some people if I can. Share my own story of alcoholism, wanting to end my life, etc., 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 etc. You know the drill. Everybody who's been down that rabbit hole knows the drill themselves, right? So I'm here to build a community where we all support each other and we keep it positive, and we keep it good. We chase our dreams. Build them bit by bit. And if you want to see examples of me building stuff bit by bit, I've just put up a couple of shorts on the cabin build. You can see literally putting the roof beams up piece by piece, right? It comes together. It doesn't have to be this hard grind. It's just a little here, a little there, piece by piece, like putting together Lego. You just stay there, dog. Yep. And so, like, she's in pain. No, she's just whining for attention. She's all right. She's on heat and she's whining for attention. They get very needy. Yeah, they get very anxious. So when a female dog is on heat, you know, see, that's why she's been like that the last couple of weeks as well. She's a lot different, and you know they're playing outside, and Zed's just on his back on the ground, like submissive with his paws up. Yep, that's how it goes. So you learn it after having two dogs 3 years now. I've had two dogs, so pretty used to it. It just comes with the territory. Alcoholism. How did I beat that? Number one, I saw a conversation from Andrew Huberman about how the human body doesn't actually process alcohol. It gets converted into a poison, so that the feeling of being drunk is not a high. It's you need to be quiet, dog. Shush. Train of thought, ADHD gone. Thanks, dog. Can't believe. No, just stop. I know. I'll talk to you soon. We'll do lots of things soon. I'm not going to use any of the code words. Can you just wait, please? Go over nap. Please. Blessings to you. The fuck was I talking about? This is, as I say, I'm real on here. This is the real story life of ADHD. If anybody would like to remind me of what the fuck I was just talking about, that'd be great. Fuck. Wet brain. Side effects of ADHD. I'm confused. Me too. Did I celebrate Easter? Easter was yesterday. No, not really. I didn't get any chocolate or anything, mate. Didn't. But you know, took the day off. I take Sundays off working out. Got your chicken and rice ready. Oh, beautiful, mate. Kane's on track, man. Kane, you're impressing me, bro. You're impressing me with the path you're on, bro. I like it. Consider making content as well, Kane. If you think you can help other people, try and serve some others as you can. But again, like YouTube, to me, I had to learn to. My old channel, I got way too into and way too deep, and it was affecting me outside of being when I'm live, right? So I made a new channel after a few months break and just decided to we'll do it. We're good. Very good. I know a few months it was sort of, there was another channel between, but this is the long-term channel. We're getting there. We're getting there. I've figured it out. But like, I can sort of be here now and I can deal with comments and stuff, and I'm very emotionally regulated. The biggest thing with that has been, reducing sugar and caffeine, energy drinks and stuff. 6 days a week. Oh yeah, I could definitely do 7, but yeah, we're doing, at the moment I'm doing, yeah. So I'm working out at the moment. I'm working out in the morning, 300 push-ups, and then in the evening, 300 push-ups, 6 days a week. So 600 push-ups, 6 days a week. Cool. How many is that total? Double it, it's 1,200. Double it again, 2,400, and then plus another 1,200. 3,600, is it? So 3,600 push-ups a week. I don't know. Autistic math. Dog bed. There's the process in my head. I don't know. Apparently that's a weird way to do it. I don't know. Don't ask. Yeah, there we go. How much time per day on average are I live on the channel? If it's an act, sometimes I'll do like Sunday off. Sometimes I'll, I've been having a lot of break days, so I am putting a little bit more time at it at the moment. I'm putting a lot more time at everything else though. So like, I want to put more time in the garage, at my garage stuff, and working on cars and all that, and the house and everything. But like, if I'm going to do that, I have to level up. Can you stop whining, please? Get on your bed. No. It's enough. Thank you. You on your bed as well. You're not going out right now. No, I'm busy. On your bed. Thank you. Go lie down. I shouldn't have to keep repeating myself. Should I, children? Can I have some time to do my thing at the moment? Like, literally, I've done a workout. Mum looked after you the whole time. You've been fed. You've been looked after. You've been played with for 2 hours this morning. Can you stop for a little bit? Okay? Because you're slightly getting on Daddy's nerves, alright? Radio. It's all going off the rails right now, chat. I'm trying. I can't math, crikey. Yeah, I was zoned out. Yeah, I'm zoning out too. Yanks haven't got a clue about Kiwis. Yeah, I was talking about Andrew Huberman. Thank you. Sorry that I missed that. Right, so I was talking about Andrew Huberman. We were asking the question of why did I give up alcohol? Thank God we got back to it. Bed. Enough. Right, we're back to it. Andrew Huberman. So there's an Andrew Huberman clip. I think it's with Chris Williamson, possibly. Not sure if that was the exact podcast. But he was talking about alcohol in the body. If you just look up Andrew Huberman on alcohol, there's some info on it. And it's about how alcohol is not processed as alcohol. It's not a high. It's not a drug. It's a poison. It's processed by the human body as poison, which is why you start slurring your words, why you lose inhibitions, and you're likely to go home with somebody or whatever that you probably wouldn't, and stuff like that. All the bad things. Everybody knows all the bad effects that come of alcohol and violence and things like that, right? It's because your body is shutting down systems. The more you drink, the more systems you are shutting down. So it's not a high, it's a toxin affecting you, right? Which is why you start slurring your words. You become violent. You stumble and walk and whatever. Your body is shutting everything down, trying to keep you alive. That's it. That's what made me get off alcohol. The next step after that was to separate myself from the friends who were drinking. So I went out to the pub sober 3 nights in a row. The first night I had 1 drink and sat around and social with everyone. And everyone, have another drink? No, oh, what are you trying to? Oh, yeah, I'm just cutting back. I'm seeing how I go. And then I went there another 2 times sober and literally drank water. And you watch all the people you hang around with, your circle, turn from how they are to how they are when they're drinking. And you won't want to be, that'll lock it in. That'll wake you up, those 2 things, man. Understanding it's a poison and understanding the kind of company you're keeping, and you start to see what's holding you back, and you start to see where you're spending your time. And, it's affecting you the next day, things like that, right? Because anything you do, like, you've got real true friends, and really true friends are really hard to find. Most people don't even have one, honestly. Most people don't have one. Most people have 1 to 3 people they can truly rely on. And that's where the circle is. It's 5 people you can count on. And that can be somebody online like me, that can be someone like D-Bit or whatever, right? It's 5 people influencing your life. You're conversing with, you're listening to. Those are the people you're going to become like. So if you start hanging out with people who are all covered in tattoos and they've got piercings all over their face, and you start hanging out with them, all the time, and that's your friend group, well, how long is it going to be before you have piercings and tattoos? And then you've got blue hair, and then you're out, protest. Anyway, no politics. Anyway, you see where I'm going with it, right? So again, it's on you to take control of your own life and your own decisions and see what's killing you and what's holding you back, Otherwise, we rainbow sidewalks here. Gary knows what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm all for people living their way. I'm all for people. You can do what you want to do. That's what I'm all for. You can be gay. You can be whatever. Just don't push it on everybody else. That's my kind of logic in life, right? It's like I don't like door-to-door salesmen, because what place do we have to ourselves more than anything? And you're home on a Sunday and some door-to-door salesman comes knocking, going, would you like some services for your house? It's like, no, fuck off. I didn't buy all this. I'm not paying off my house for 30 years to have some door knocker come and try and sell me something, when everywhere around me, whenever I leave my house, somebody's trying to fucking sell me something. As D-Bird says, it's the same here, and this is why I closely align with D-Bird Men of Action. I have nothing to sell you. I have nothing to sell you. I just want to stop people ending their lives. That's it. And then I want people to enjoy their lives, right? Comrade. Yeah, Gary. Yeah. You're not wrong, Gary. You're not wrong. But yeah, we don't go into all that, because what's the point? It's all a distraction. None of it's real. The real people who run the world they have secret meetings dressed up as goats in mountains and shit. So don't worry about it, mate. You worry about the end effect on yourself, right? That's what I always talk about. Take it within your control. Once you take your control, you have your power. You don't feel helpless. You're not, all this bad stuff's happening in the world, and fuel prices, and take all that time, all that stress, take all of that away, and now you're in a state where you can, I want to build this. I want to build a YouTube channel. I want to help people. I want to focus more on my cars. I want to focus more on this. I want to build a better relationship with my partner. Right. I thought the dog might have jumped up. It's on you. What the heck? Okay, we're going to just get rid of that. Giant fucking comment, apparently. Okay, thanks for that. Thank you for taking my efforts and discussion away from people I'm trying to help. That's awesome, bro. It's great use of the chat function. So yeah, do check out. We've got a pinned comment here at the bottom, guys. There's a 16-year-old who's trying to get on live, so we are trying to help him. So if you want to find his channel, put into the search bar the @ symbol, Tree Stump Fitness, @Tree Stump Fitness, all together, one word. You'll find his channel. If you can drop him a sub, I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get him to 50 subs so we can go live. So I'm usually, when people have asked for this, like when Dennis would ask for this, for me, I'd get 2 subs to stream every day. He promoted my stream. It was like, hey, help this guy out. Can my subscribers actually go and subscribe to this guy? Like, even if you don't watch him in future, right? Can you just go drop him a sub so he can get live and start doing his workouts and helping people go on his journey? He's a 16-year-old. He's finding his way. So he has my support. All right? Now, I'll do the same for any of you. If you want to start a channel, you want to build something. Also, this question, has anybody seen bloody Jay Biggs around on any of the channels? Because Jay Biggsy was around all the time. We'd really like having Biggsy around, and nobody's heard from him for a few days. So, if anybody sees Biggsy around, just if you can let me know at some point, let me know in my comments if you happen to see him in the channel, and see if you can touch base and see if he's alright. So, hoping old Biggsy's doing well. He's a very good insight, that fellow. Very good insight. He has some good questions and stuff, and has some good experience to share, right? And good support of people. This is why Men of Action D-Bird talks about this as well, right? And I always shout him out. I always shout out the source, right? I don't want to just like plagiarize people, like if it's Jordan Peterson or if it's James Clear or something, right? So he's always talking about that. We've all got you've all got value. You've all got unique skills. You've all got unique ways in which you can help in the world. We're not all the same. We're all different, right? But all the politics and all this is trying to always get us to focus on our differences and try and argue with each other and all that. And you don't need any of that in your life. We want to find peace. We want to build the life we want. And like, we're stressed about all this stuff. It's like, man, like, separate yourself from it. You can't control it. And all it's going to do is give you problems, right? So let's take that energy, let's take that effort, put it somewhere else. Okay, well, put that focus on yourself. It's not, one thing I had to learn is that it's not selfish to actually look after yourself. Like, you've got to fill your own cup first. Then you can care about the world's problems. Then you can help other people. But, like, You need to focus and fix your own life. Jordan Peterson talks about that a lot, right? Like, you know, focus on, like, if you shouldn't be on Instagram or something telling somebody how to live, or a YouTube channel trolling somebody going, I don't know how to live, if like you can't make your bed. Like, you've got your own problems, bro. Like, you should. This is why hate comes from below, right? Because people who are busy, you know, they've made their bed, they're making their own dinner, they're building their life, they're doing it. They're not on here talking shit at people. They wouldn't talk down at shit to me. They'd see how I'm hustling and how I'm trying to just get better and improve, and it's like, sweet, man, cool. And sometimes those people will come in and they'll actually hang around and try and help people and stuff, right? So it's just where do you want to be on that? Every decision you make in life is you're on a path, and it's like you have goals and you either move closer to them or further away. If you can't specify your goals or your aim or know what you're heading towards, well, you don't know what direction to turn. So you're going to turn into distractions. You're going to turn into politics or doom scrolling or whatever it is. Yeah, you've got to have a purpose. You've got to have a mission. Again, this is all, you know, Men of Action talks about this stuff as well. I like to echo the message, right? I like to, you know, it's exactly this is why I align with this guy. It's the belief systems I have. And this is just another way of sharing that message, right? But I'm always going to shout out the man D-Bird. You know, I'm not here to bloody build my channel off him and then just walk away from the guy. I'm here to back that guy 100%. You know, that's friendship. It's a deep, like, Men of Action D-Bird is not some guy I know on the internet. I've never met him, but he's a genuine close friend of mine, right? He's in my circle of 5 people, man. There's 5 people in my life who I allow to affect me and really get to me like that, right? He's one of them. So there you go. It's an exclusive club, and I suggest you make your own exclusive club of who are the 5 people that you're going to let influence you. Well, what information are you going to take in? And like, I want to be one of those people for people. I'm not going to lie. I want to be one of those people so we can talk about it. We can work on it. What makes you ask that? What makes me want to come on live? I just want to help people. What makes me want to come on live is 2 years ago I sat right here in this bed and wanted to end my life. You know, I've been out and sat in my truck at an intersection waiting for a milk truck to come through. Like, I'd gone out with that intention of sitting there waiting, and no milk truck came. Is the only reason I'm here. That's the reality. You know, I'm here to shoot it straight. I'm not here to talk any bullshit. You know, I sat there waiting, and at that point, I didn't care about. I'd convinced myself, oh, I'll hit the passenger side truck, you'll be all right. I convinced myself of everything in that moment, man. I don't want anybody to get there. I want to try and catch anybody I can and save anybody I can. So that's why I asked for subs and likes and stuff. That's why I'm trying to just bomb this channel through the roof. I want this to be a 1 million subscriber channel. I want to help. I want to be doing long form videos soon. I want to help every single person I fucking can, because I've been there and I felt it. And I processed it, and I'm still working through it, and I still fight it, but I've figured it out. So, there you go, man. Clean your own house, focus on your family first. Yeah, focus on your own life first, right? You talked to Jay today, Alf. Oh, fantastic, bro. Is he doing all right, man? Thank you for the update, bro. I was wondering where Jay was and how he was. US's dream of land, but you fools to choose. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean, Raj. Sorry, brother. Give me some good horror movie. Wouldn't have one. Don't watch them, bro. Don't watch the horror movies. What's my thoughts on World War 3? Don't give a shit. Like, it's sad, it's tragic, evil people run the world, yeah, whatever. But, like, if World War 3 is coming, I need to be focused on my own life. I don't need to be worried and looking at the fucking news and knowing every bomb that gets dropped or everything fucking Donald Trump said. I need to take that time and not argue with people online about bullshit. I need to be putting that time at preparing my life. Right? Which is going to serve you, which is going to help your family, which is going to help your friends. If the economy crashes, like, fuck, maybe you're doing all right. Maybe you've got some really broke-ass friends and family members you want to be in a better position to help. Well, instead of staring at it, you can get through this, you know. Who's gonna do well through World War 3 as a citizen? Who's going to do well? The people who are focused on their own lives now, getting prepared and stuff. If you just stare at it all and stare at the problem and go, oh no, the war's coming. Well, you know, if you don't have a food ration day one, well, you're starving, ain't you? Like, day one, like, oh, oh my God, the system might collapse. Yeah, it might. You should probably have a tin or two of baked beans around, mate. Like, you know, it doesn't need to be a dog's top. Go on your bed. Beanbags, Heavens and Illusions. Oh, my life mission to help people the way I want people out. Help me when I need it the most. Yep, that's it, man. That's exactly it. That's exactly that's a better wording of why I'm here, man. That's just the summary version, yeah. I've talked about that before. You know, most days on here when I run through the spiel, we get to that point eventually. And you bang on, man. It's when I was laying here depressed out of my mind. I had no friends. I had no one, bro. I had no one, and I had a bottle of alcohol. But you know, we're doing all right. We're not so bad now. I am gonna have another bloody cigarette though. I'm allowing myself like one pack a week max with the cigarettes at the moment. Because I was just getting the urge to smoke nothing but cigarettes instead of vapes. I'm like, I'll balance it out. But, you know, I'm not too fazed by a bit of smoking there. It does help regulate me, so. Stimulant and all that. Puppy, stay on your bed. You gotta stop getting up, dude. Please, stay on your bed. Steve. Got it? Good. Yep. A reminder, guys, we do have Tree Stump Fitness down here. I've tagged. Oi, shush. Enough. You'll go in your crate if you don't stop. Put you in your crate, alright? I don't want to. I mean, like, never have to. But I'm telling you, I actually will. It's enough. Right. But yeah, we do have Tree Stump Fitness down here. We're trying to get them to 50 subs, guys, please. When people were promoting my channel to get me to 50 subs, they'd go to hundreds of people. Hey, go sub this guy, please go right now. And I'd get like 1 sub a day out of it. So please do actually go to the search bar at Tree Stump Fitness, one word, exactly as it appears in the pinned comment. At Tree Stump Fitness is one word. Drop him a sub, even if you don't ever watch him again, it doesn't matter. Get the guy to 50 subs so we can go live. 16-year-old kid starting to do workouts and that. So we want to see where he goes, and then I've told him I'm gonna hold him accountable, make sure he actually does workouts on here and actually turns up, and yeah, so we're gonna hold him. We're gonna build him up, that lad. Oh, Illinois, okay. He's got just family stuff going on. Oh, okay, cool. Alpha, appreciate it, bro. Enough said on that. Thank you very much, bro. But yeah, if you do see him around before I do, bro, let him know that I'm working. Best wishes to him. Keep him in my prayers and that, mate. We love old Jay Biggs around here. When Jay Biggs reappears, I think he'll get a hero's welcome from all the regulars. Like, Jay, where you been? I think pretty much everybody who saw sub to this channel in the last few weeks has been in here when Jay was here. That's how much Jay was here, right? So, you know, these people do, you know, you guys do matter to me, right? Like, I'm not just some dickhead trying to take your money on here and sell your fucking course. I still couldn't believe that shit, eh? Do hard things. The guy who does the plank push-ups, it's the hardest push-up challenge in the world, guys, with the counter and that. I'm done biting my tongue about these people, bro. He got on live a few weeks ago when his numbers were down. He finished his challenge of plank push-ups, add 5 every day, whatever. Everybody's seen him, right? Add 5 push-ups every day, and he was out holding the plank on the sidewalk, right? I was a big fan of his at first until he dressed me down in front of 400 people when I was like his top-level member and shit, and just wanted to support the guy. And I've been on his collabs and stuff, and he goes, oh, Venom was on here the other week. He could only do 2 push-ups. I'm like, you what? You know, so this guy's just lying through his teeth about me. Whatever, anyway, it's water under the fridge, as Ricky said in Trailer Park Boys. It's water under the fridge, boys. It's water under the fridge. But yeah, then I saw him. I stumbled upon him a few months later. He'd finished his big challenge. His channel numbers were down. And he's on live going, oh, I'm going to do 200 push-ups for free. And then after that, it's $1 a push-up, guys. It's like, you what? $1 a push-up. Like, you're straight into, like, let's put rubber bands on a watermelon territory. And it's just narcissistic grifter behavior. It's just they're trying to serve themselves. They're not trying to serve the people. They're not trying to create content. They're trying to waste your time watching them. They allow all the trolls to destroy the conversation shit to boost their channel and shit. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's respectful to the viewers at all. So I'm not going to do it. The only thing I will turn on when I can is I am going to put on members and super chats, because so many people have literally insisted. They're like, dude, we want to show you gratitude. And I'm just like, if you can fucking afford it, like, people will not stop messaging me and shit about that. Go, dude, why haven't you got that yet? Like, I'll do it. Okay. Well, that's not why I'm here, guys. I don't want to do that. The only benefit I see of monetizing YouTube is that I can buy better equipment. Like right now, I'm buying a new phone, I'm buying a tablet, and I'm buying a TV, so I can run my stream off the tablet with a keyboard and mouse and cast it through the TV and shit, and we can do all of this. So I've got to get a new phone, new tablet, new camera. I'm buying $7,000 of shit to stream on here. Like, how many super chats and memberships and shit is it going to take to recover $7,000? And every 3 years or so, I'm going to have to do that again and again. So really, like, it costs me to be on here in reality, but it's worth it to me. So fuck it. You can't afford it, mate. Can't afford what? Everything's free here. As I said, it's free. Like, as I said, like, I'm only going to monetize because some people are saying, like, I have to. Like, bro, we want to support you, whatever. So I'll do that, but I still need way more watch hours before I can do that. That's what matters, guys, is watch hours. Like, I need 3,000 watch hours on here before I can actually monetize the channel. So I'm at, like, 500, 400. Like, I've been live long enough. So, yeah, this is how it is. But yeah, I just don't like to really talk about the topic. I feel it loses viewers and stuff like this. This is not why I'm here. So, but I do like to, cover the topic. I cover every topic. Confirm Celtic is great. In America, we call them what? How have we end up talking about this? Gave me a sub. Thanks, Gary. Yes. Gary is now forever Gaz. Gary, they've changed the they used to have people's names on YouTube Live, right? And now, see, this is the thing, is a lot of you need to update your ats, right? Because it's changed from showing your name to showing your at. So, like, pick a good at, And people are like, Callum, get yourself a bloody profile picture, like, if you've just got a letter in chat, like, people won't, like, a lot of creators won't really want to engage. They skim past. Like, if you've got a profile picture and, like, a legit name, it shows you kind of, you're in the game with us, right? So, do consider that. So, Gary Warren, we're just going to call Gaz W or something. I don't know. We'll get him we'll find him, figure himself out something, and you can do a morning. Links Few Acres. Great to see you, bro. How are you? Links Few Acres is another great New Zealand channel for the Kiwis here, or anybody. He's on a lifestyle block in, is it South Canterbury? So, he's just got some acres, and he literally, what that guy streams is he goes out and he feeds his chickens, and he checks on the cows. There's some goats. He throws out some chicken feed and has a chat. He shows off he's got some old bloody tractors and that. And yeah, he's just a little lifestyle block channel out there. So he's like that's what me and my partner actually watch usually. As we just watch him feed the chickens and have a chat. How are you, mate? Yeah, mate. Good, mate. Yeah, mate. Oh, good, mate. Oh, yeah, mate. It's a very Kiwi-like farmer. Yep. Feed the chickens. Yep. Oh, yeah, good, mate. Yep. Put umbrellas on. Funniest thing I ever had happen was when I still think of it, one of the funniest conversations I've ever had has to be, I was in Greta Valley in North Canterbury when I was working vineyards. I was 21 years old. I was an Auckland boy. I'd asked on a motorbike forum, I've lost my job up here. Does anybody have a job? I want to go do something different. Does anybody have a job somewhere in the country? I'll go anywhere. And all the forum guys, I was well known on the motorbike forum, and everyone was like, oh, you won't do shit. You won't do anything. You're talking rubbish. And I was like, no, I'm going to do some shit, mate. I'm going to do some shit. What do we got? And one guy popped up and went, mate, I've got a job for you here in the South Island through winter, working in the snow, pruning at a vineyard. I was like, sweet as. 4 days later, I was on a plane. I got to the South Island, and a guy meets me at the airport. Gruff old fucking farmer type, big grey beard, big hat on, and the swan dry. Oh, yeah, all right, well, come get in the ute. And, away we went in the ute. Man, I got off the plane and was there. He was like, get back. Oh, yeah, there's your room there, bud. Sweet. All right, come out, help me chop up the firewood. And from then, it was game on for 3 months straight, man. Bought a motorbike while I was down there because I'd flown down, bought a motorbike, and I was just like riding to work in the snow at 6:30 in the morning in the snow and the fog. Yeah, good times, man. Until the morning it was snowy and foggy and my fucking visor came unclipped. 6:30 in the morning, fucking riding along in the dark. Fucking, I can barely see my visor. Went, I'm like, shit. Had to ride for 20 minutes to work with no fucking visor. But anyway, coming back, we'll dial the ADHD fucking right the fuck back there, rewind, and we'll just. Right, so I'm sitting in the pub, and this old farmer walks in, and I said, oh, mate, peppy little Aucklander, 21-year-old, oh, how you going, mate? Yeah, good. Yeah, going all right, mate. Oh, yeah, what have you been up to today? Oh, mate, been a tough day, been out in the all day, putting umbrellas on the fences. I said, what do you mean? He goes, oh, you've got to stop the rain getting in. So put umbrellas on all the fences. It's just like, fuck, man. So yeah, I've encountered a lot of people like that since in my life, and I think it's really shaped me as a person and my humour. It's the Kiwi way, right? Just as Kiwi culture, man. Like, I've seen some unhinged shit in this country, eh? A lot of it I can't say on YouTube. Most of the things I've seen happen in New Zealand I can't say on YouTube. One of the best jokes I saw the other day was it was like a podcast. Shush dog, on your bed. Go on. It was on a like kind of one of those joke shows where they try and make each other laugh, whatever. And it was a New Zealand and an Australian guy. Go lie down, stop whining at me. Hey, bah. Go lie down. I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to tell a joke about how Kiwis do things with sheep. Well, I am. Yeah, anyway, they're having this talk, and he goes, you know, an Australian was asking a Kiwi, you know, how does a Kiwi eat lamb? He's like, oh, no. He goes, oh, one leg over this shoulder, that leg over the other shoulder. It's like, fuck. I don't know, man. The Kiwi-Aussie humour relationship is unique. I love it. The brotherhood. It's freaking brilliant. I probably confuse the shit out of the Americans watching. They're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Hey, John. Great to see you here, John. How are you, mate? Fantastic to see you, John. I found you timed me out in D-Bird stream. Fight me. So, you're so much of a loser that because I timed you out in Dennis's stream, you're now going to come to my stream and try to pick a fight. Get fucked, bro. Get fucked. Permanent ban. See ya. Enjoy your life. Bye. It's good milk, man. I like it. Yeah, and, oh, yeah, you feel it. JNCC. Oh, yeah, you changed your name. Why is it coming up in French? Why are we in French now, JN? I'm very confused, mate. Why are you speaking in French? What the heck's going on? Am I tripping? Or is that message in French from JN who's in New Zealand? I'm very confused, guys. You changed your name. Just I changed my name. Sorry, bro. What up with the French? I think it's called insomnia. Como estás? Something. I don't know, guys. I don't know any of these languages. Tree stump removal has very, very strong insomnia and autism, and he's ADHD. But that's why he needs his fitness channel off the ground. So we've got his app there. If anybody hasn't subscribed to him yet, you need to go subscribe to @TreeStumpFitness. Search bar @TreeStumpFitness. Right? Shut up. Snake eyes. Stop it. Give the mum at the supermarket eyes. You know, enough. They'd always range you in as a kid, right? You know, your mum just had to give you that. Really? That's what you're thinking right now. Oh yeah, no. No, I wasn't. That's not what was happening. We nearly got 50 likes. Oh, I'm famous. Did you know that, dog? Did you know that I'm famous? You're famous too at this point. You're famous for being the whiny German Shepherd. You know how many German Shepherds will go without homes because of your whining, that you'll put people off getting a German Shepherd with your behaviour, young lady? Huh? Huh, dog? Oh, you're French Kiwi. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I just wondered if you'd bump the language button changing your name or something. Oh. How's it going? Good, Kapiti Coast, bro. How about yourself? How was the weather down the Kapiti Coast? That's the question. There's a bit of a cyclone coming in, a bit of wind. We're doing all right. Shush! Oh my gosh, I'm going to let out one of them. Hang on. I just don't want to let them both out when she's on heat. That's all. You stay here, bud. Yeah. Go on. She just steps out the door, looks back at me like, where are you going? Go on, your mother. I'm just leaving her out for a little bit. She's just whining her little head off. Mud. She's whining. And Mrs. just reappeared. Been on here 2.5 hours. I'll be off here reasonably soon, guys. Probably do 10-15 minutes. Looks like the missus has finished her workout and kind of wants to. She's looking like she's heading inside. Yeah. So yeah, puppies. Yeah. Yeah, puppy's in pain, but she's all right. She's just whining. It's what she does. It's all a German Shepherd does is whine. Don't worry about it, mate. She also wants to get out and just play. Like she's just running around there. She's running around playing with a bit of clay up there right now. So she's just being herself. Where'd you go? Did you let Zed out as well? Yeah, just keep an eye. I was just going to let one out at a time was all. So just keep an eye. They don't try each other. I want German Shepherd. Yeah. They're a lot of work though. Like that's the thing is, if you're going to take on a dog or something, that's great, but you've got to have the circumstances for it. You've got to, you're making a commitment to that dog that's 15 years long, right? So it's very important that you're, in a situation where you're going to not be. The amount of people I see put German Shepherds up for adoption, they're like, oh, we've got a 6-month-old puppy, this year-old dog. Oh, we've, I saw one. Somebody had it was 7 months old. They're like, got at 5 months, had for 2 months, have decided we're moving overseas. It's like, so you got a German Shepherd, and then 2 months later you decide, oh no, we're going to rehome the dog and leave the country. It's like yeah. It's not something I'd do, so it is something to think about before you get involved, just like people see a husky on a short, like this is the kind of stuff that bothers me with content, right, is it's a husky going and acting, it's a poorly trained husky that cries all the time, rolls around, causes massive chaos, and a person will build their brand around like, oh, look at my silly husky, and it's like, you've got to live with that dog, and people don't think that. They go, cute, fluffy, oh, they whine, oh, they talk back. It's great to have a husky that, talks back on the internet, but when you're dealing with it every day, and you've got a dog that's so stubborn that you're like, okay, get up and walk, and it goes, no, I don't want a dog that's going to argue with me. I don't want a dog that's going to argue every decision and talk back to me, so I'm going to have to train it really hard, right? You've got to look into these things, right? Social media tends to do that. It tends to put a glossy veneer and make it look like everything's such a great idea, but, you got to decide what works for you in reality. And you got to build your own life. You can't compare yourself to the lives everyone else is building. That's the biggest problem. That's where you get stuck, right? You start to measure yourself. You start to compare yourself to everybody else and where everybody else is at. Did I do something to my husky? I don't have a husky. I was just mentioning the responsibilities of having some kind of dog like that is going to be, somebody said they wanted a German Shepherd. It's like, yeah, like get one if you can handle it, if you can put the time commitment at it, right? It's responsibilities. The more responsibilities you take on, the less freedom you have. So then you can choose the responsibilities for yourself. Most of them, doing dishes and cooking dinner and stuff like that, is just the routine of being a human. So. All right. Well, I'm gonna head off here now, guys. I'm gonna head off because my lovely partner, she's finished her workout and stuff, and I don't think she's feeling like being on camera today. She's a bit tired and that, so we're gonna just split them and do whatever. On the day I've done my usual hours on here, so yeah, it's usually I stream when she's at work, so it's a day off, so she's around. Clicked on this no on the subscribe. You click no on the subscribe question. All good, man. If it's not for you, it's not for you, bro. It's all good. I just stream to try and help people focus on their own lives, bro. Build the life they want. So, it's not a fitness channel or anything like that. It's not a fake channel. I'm not here to grift. I'm not here to sell courses. I'm just here to help anybody who's struggling with depression, anxiety, anything like that, right? Help people focus on their own life and build the life they want. That's what I do here, bro. So. Nah, it's alright, video gamer. You've got to respect other people's choices, bro. The same as I do here, right? Like I'm respecting you've got a different opinion to me, right? You've got to have respect for other people. It's a very important skill to have in life. If you'd like to develop it, I'd suggest you do sub. Come kick around, maybe talk less, listen more, Got 2 ears and 1 mouth, mate. Which should you use more? Your offer has been accepted on the house. Oh, nice, mate. Fantastic, bro. I hope it's everything you dreamed of, mate. That's fantastic. Good on you, bro. Got a profile picture. There we go. Callum got himself a profile picture. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm having a positive effect on the world, guys. I love it. I love it, guys. Oh, we got Big Bubba in here too. Hey, Big Bub. I've been accepted on the house. Sorry, man. I've been getting lost in the chat. Yeah, that's fantastic, bro. You said it's blimmin' 3 times. I kept at least 3 times. I kept missing it. Oh no, we're up to French Kiwi. I'm sorry, guys. Celtics looking a tree stump. American confused. I think. Good job, brother. You guys talking to each other. And I consider you family from Tree Stump. Family, like Fast and Furious. Family. I appreciate you too, bro. You're family to me here too, bro. You're all family if you're on the. We're all aiming the right way, so. It's good. We work as a brother. We'll get Harley Davidsons and go, brother. Alright, moving to pizza party. Oh, the pizza party. Oh, yeah, get your pizza party on, mate. Good stuff, mate. Oh, shit. Oh. Definitely gonna have to make sure I look after myself. I need to eat something more than anything. I think that's why I sort of get off here. Zed, be nice. Don't bump your brother or your mother. Bloody, oh, my brain. Fuck. Yeah, I need to get off here for a bit. That's how I know when I need to get off live, is when I want to start scratching my nose, scratching my eyes. My eyes start like really getting sore and up through my sinus. It's the reading the small font, and it's the refresh rate on the phone, which is another reason I'm upgrading phone, TV, and I've got to get a tablet as well. It's all got to be 144 hertz equipment, so I can be on here and do this. So again, like, I'm literally having to spend like $7,000 on new phone, new bloody tablet, and a TV to be able to facilitate all this. So as I say, we'll put super chats on and stuff if anyone wants to support me in future, but it's literally to pay for equipment. I'm not on here to get rich. I do want to make a 1 million subscriber channel though. I want to I want to reach as many people as I can, so that's the goal. Where's beautiful down here? How's the weather up here today? Pretty windy, bro. Pretty windy. What time is it in New Zealand? I'll let you know. I'm just going to head off though, guys. 11:40 AM at the moment, guys. But yeah, it's pretty windy up here. A bit of a cyclone coming through. So yeah, they're sort of saying batting the hatches a bit, to be honest. It's strong wind warnings, and they're saying they're going to upgrade them possibly, was last I saw on it. So yeah, I do want to go check on all that stuff, make sure I'm all good, get on with some shit. Alright guys, thank you all for coming by. It's been a pleasure as always. And yeah, if you haven't sub. If you haven't liked, please do drop comments on my shorts and stuff, and make sure you like them, guys. If you can go through a few, go through a few later shorts, drop a like, drop a comment. It really helps grow the channel if you guys like stuff. So, and just like watch it through once. So I would really appreciate it if you could, when I get off, you can go do that. Alright, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you soon. Cheers.